Right in the middle of a second date, and if you're just joining us, John is on the phone, and John is what you'd probably describe as a very romantic guy. If you go on a date with him, he'll whisper sweet nothings into your ear, things like, "Hey, heard you were wild."
Oh, God.
And then, if you're lucky, maybe he'll shove a cheese stick down your throat until you gag.
Oh, yeah.
And if that sounds like I'm joking, I'm not. That's what actually happened on John's date. He went out with a girl named Danielle. Apparently, her friends told him that she was wild, so he decided to drop that line, "Hey, heard you're wild." And then they were eating cheese sticks, and somehow it got to the point where he shoved a cheese stick down her throat, and she gagged and had to go to the bathroom. And he pretty much knows he screwed the whole thing up, and he was very awkward about the whole wild situation. So,
Definitely.
John, we're going to give her a call and see if we can save you. Any last thoughts?
Do what you can.
I mean,
All right.
and you seem so normal when we talk to you on the phone. Like, who you are with us seems very different than who you were on that date.
I don't know. Maybe I was just nervous. They said she was wild. I was just trying to impress her.
Trying to let your wild side show a little bit. All right. Well, I'm going to dial her right now and see if we can figure out if that is the whole reason your date went bad, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Danielle, please?
this is her. May I ask who's calling?
Yeah, how you doing, Danielle? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay, from where?
Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, it's a radio show.
Okay, how can I help you?
Well, it's a good question. Well, we do a segment on our show called The Second Date. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. And we got an email about you from a dude named John.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know John.
So John emailed us because he told us a little bit about your date and also said that you aren't calling him back or responding to any of his text messages. He's wondering why.
I'm not sure why he's wondering why.
Is it obvious?
Yeah, I mean, he told us about it, and he said that he did some things on the date that he thinks might have ruined it. But I want to hear it from your side first. Like, describe the date with John.
Sure, like it was fun at first, but he's just like way too extreme for me.
What do you mean by that?
At one point he like leaned over and like whispered in my ear that like I was wild.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
weird.
He told us that too.
I can't believe you didn't walk out right there.
Honestly, I just kind of wanted to see where it was going to go because I figured my friends wouldn't put me in like danger, but then the date continued and I realized,
Danger.
yeah, no, really. We sit at the table before real conversation even starts. Our drinks are brought to us. He shotgunned a Red Bull.
What?
Shotgun to Red Bull.
Yeah, just a Red Bull.
What is he?
What a
Just
nice
wanna-
mellow date you're on.
Cool. That he shotgunned it?
Yeah, I just like didn't understand. And then he was like, woo, and started playing the knife game, you know, like where you take a knife and spread your fingers on a table and like try not to hit your fingers. And he wanted me to join, and
Did you say he wanted you to play the knife game too?
he also wanted me to play the knife game, like a fun like competition date thing. It was weird.
Wow.
It's like you're on a date with some cracked out frat boy, is what it sounds like.
Yeah, and like every time I said no to doing these ridiculous things, he made me sound like I wasn't fun. And then like conversation would be going fine, and he would just be like, "Yeah, you want to get wild?" It was just too much.
Okay.
I would assume he's on drugs. Like, if I was out with him, I'm like, this guy is on something.
Maybe like he forgot to take his drugs.
Okay, well,
Okay,
that
maybe
could
he
be the
needed
case,
meds.
too. Good
All right.
point.
Opposite.
Very good point.
In his defense, when he was talking to us, he said that your friends told him that you like to get wild.
Yeah.
I don't think that's really an excuse. It's kind of odd, his behavior.
I dance on like a bar every now and then. I've gone skydiving once, but I'm not gonna like play with a knife.
Yeah.
And then the worst part is at the end of the night, he thought it'd be cute to like shove a cheese stick down my face.
Yeah.
I started gagging. It was awful.
He mentioned that too. So you're not into having somebody gag you with cheese sticks on a first date.
You know, not really my thing.
Okay, yeah, you're one of the rare breed then, because that seems like a pretty normal thing to me, you know?
That's not even the wild part.
I mean, was there anything good about this date at all, Danielle? Because it sounds horrible.
Honestly, it's just a funny story that I'll laugh about later. Not yet.
You just need
Yeah.
a little more time.
Still
yeah.
working on it. Well,
a little
not-
more space.
not to bring up old wounds, but guess what, Danielle? John is actually on the phone and wants to talk to you.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. You know, he's a wild man. You never know what to expect from him.
No.
And unless he hung up, he's still on the phone. John, are you there?
Yeah.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Wild man.
Danielle, I got to be honest with you. The only reason I did any of those things was because your friends told me you were crazy. Like, you like to get wild.
No, but see, like, I'm not stupid. Like, I do fun things. That was just weird.
I don't know what I was thinking. Like, the knife thing, like, terrified me. I practiced that at home in my apartment with a straw for, like, 3 hours.
Wait, you actually you were practicing the knife thing in preparation for your date, or just in general you were practicing?
In preparation for the date.
So wait, it was a planned event on the date? You
Planned
trying to
spontaneity?
stab yourself?
It seemed like a good idea at the time. I don't know.
Oh.
I'm an idiot. I don't know what I was thinking.
Like, it wasn't fun or exciting. It was actually scary and terrifying. I was concerned, and so were all the people sitting around us.
I mean, I practiced a lot. I had it super dialed, but I understand.
It didn't look like
Scary
it,
for
not gonna lie.
The point is, I just was like that because I heard you were. I thought I would impress you. I mean, elevators scare me. Don't get me started on planes. I don't even like to go over the speed limit. I don't like big dogs. Even medium ones kind of scare me.
Okay.
Whoa.
Wow, you're saying a lot.
John, why weren't you just yourself on the date? I'm sure that would have worked a lot better.
Because her friends told me she was wild, and if you think that this girl's going to be super wild, you got to step it up. Otherwise, she might get bored. I don't know. That's just how guys think.
Okay, so, like, none of that was really you. So I didn't get to see, like, you at all on the date.
No, not really.
You got to see his wild side.
Pretty crazy, huh?
Danielle, look, I promise I'm a totally normal, boring, everyday guy. I like playing Settlers of Catan and Netflixing all day, and yeah.
What's Settlers of Catan?
It's a really awesome game. You play it with your friends, and yeah, I think you would really, really like it. You develop little colonies, and it's great.
Ew.
Yeah, we should. It's awesome.
Did you say ew, Danielle? Or oh?
Yeah,
Oh.
I definitely said ew.
You're not into Settlers of Catan either, huh?
That doesn't sound like too much fun.
Oh,
Danielle, the point is I promise I'm not the crazy person that I acted like on the date. I'm totally normal, and I really like you, and we never have to play Settlers of Catan together. Maybe that's just my thing. That's totally cool, but I would love to go on a second date with you.
What do you think, Danielle? Would you go on a second date with John? We'll pay for it.
I mean, can we go somewhere that doesn't have knives?
Absolutely. Sushi, chopsticks. You
Oh,
yeah,
good
totally.
idea.
Okay. So now there are no knives involved, no weird board games, and no cheese sticks for sure.
Thank
God,
God.
this does sound
Yeah,
like
don't shove a sushi roll down her throat if she says yes, John.
Please
I promise.
don't.
Will you do it, Danielle? Give John, like the real John, another shot.
I mean, why not? It couldn't be any worse than the wild John.
Yeah.
I feel like those are famous last
All right.
words.
Well, congratulations, John. You got a second date.
Thank you so much, you guys.
Yes.
Danielle, you won't regret it, I promise.
Don't make promises you can't keep, John. A dude named John is on the phone for a second date today, and he told us a little bit about his date in his email, but the thing that I really focused on was his opening line. It said, "I was hoping things would get wild, but that didn't happen."
Oh.
So,
Okay.
need to get more information on that, John.
Yeah.
Sounds
How wild were you hoping things would get?
I don't know. Nothing crazy. I met this girl, Danielle, through some friends who, you know, the only thing they said was that she was kind of wild, and I was kind of looking to get a little wild.
Just
I
the
don't
way
know.
you phrased it was just
Yeah.
kind of creepy to me.
Yeah, like, well,
Yeah.
you know what didn't happen?
We didn't get wild, and that was a bummer.
It does sound like you drive around like a Mazda Miata and have satin sheets at home.
I don't know. It wasn't a sexual thing necessarily. I just I don't know, was looking for a good night,
Yeah,
Okay.
crazy time.
So her friend said she was wild, but she ended up not being wild?
Not that wild, no.
Boring.
Okay. Well, tell us about the date.
I don't know. It was just pretty standard. We talked for a few weeks just online, and we had busy schedules, so we ended up just after a few weeks of talking, meeting up at a bar, casual, and had a few drinks. Had pretty normal kind of first date conversations.
You sound really disappointed when you're describing this date.
A date finally went normal.
I don't know why you want to call her back.
Well, I don't know. I think I kind of screwed it up. She was super cute. I did like her, but yeah, the date just didn't really go the way I thought it was going to go.
Okay, so what happened? What went wrong?
Well, a couple things. So after we were just talking about, kind of normal first date kind of stuff, at one point I kind of leaned over and sort of whispered to her, like, hey, so you know what your friends say about you? And she sort of looked at me like kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you're
Oh
creeping me
my
out.
God. I would immediately be pissed. Like, it doesn't matter what comes out of your mouth after that. Not only am I mad at you, but I'm also mad at my friends.
Well, yeah, she was like, wait, what do my friends say about me?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, they say you're pretty wild.
Oh, no.
And she didn't like that.
No.
It sounds like a bad line.
And you're whispering?
Yeah.
I think she took it to be sort of like a sexual thing, and it
Yeah.
was not my intention at all.
Are you telling the truth? Because you're whispering, I heard you're pretty wild. And you're saying that what was your intention? Like,
I just thought it was going to move the conversation forward or maybe inspire her to do something crazy, like, I don't know, shotgun a beer or something. Tell me about some crazy trip she went on to Africa. Like, it's a little bit of information I had.
Yeah,
Trying to
so
bring it out of her.
it came out wrong what you were trying to say. Like your friend said you like to party or something, but you decided to phrase it in a really awkward way.
Wild was maybe not the best
Maybe
word
not.
choice.
Okay. And so did things just go downhill after that?
Yeah.
yeah. How quickly before the date ended?
So I kind of bounced back from the wild comment a little bit. We just kept on talking about our careers, and she's got a dog. She talked about her dog. And then just like on a sitcom, we were eating these like mozzarella sticks, and there was one left, and we both sort of like went for it at the same time. And she was like, you have it. And I was like, no, you have it. And it basically led to me sort of awkwardly picking up the cheese stick and like trying to feed it to her.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
that's bad too.
I mean, you're trying, but
I
not
heard your
doing
friends
well.
say you like to get wild. Here, let me shove a cheese stick down your throat. See how you handle that.
Then it gets so much worse, guys, because what ended up happening, she ends up choking and gagging on this fried cheese stick.
No.
What'd you do? Just shove it down her throat?
No, I just was trying to feed it to her. It was bad. It was all bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
So it's bad all around. You pretty much made yourself look like a weird a-hole.
Shove a hot, chewy cheese
Who,
stick
yeah,
in her
Yeah.
mouth.
really loves mozzarella sticks?
I don't know. I heard she was wild. I was just trying to be spontaneous. I don't know.
That is
Yeah.
the wrong way to be
Yeah,
spontaneous.
it's not wild.
Maybe go to another bar, go dancing, or have some shots. Like, take the lead there.
Quick,
Not-
surprise cheese stick.
Yeah.
I know. That's why I want a second date. I mean, she's super cute, and other than when I was being super weird, we did have good conversations.
All right, well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and see if she's recovered from the cheese. John is on the phone with us right now. He wants us to call a girl named Denise today because she's not calling him back after they went out. He met her at the club. They went out for a date. He says part of the reason he thinks he's not getting a call back is because at a certain point during their date when the bill came, he complained about it because he thought it was still happy hour when happy hour had ended. So much so that the manager had to come over and they discussed the bill, and he thinks that that was a major turnoff because it got weird after that point. All right, John, before we call Denise and you apologize to her for that incident and see if you can get a second date, I think it'd be a good idea, actually, if I call the bar that you went to as well so that I can apologize to them for your behavior. Would you like me to do that too?
Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
Let's just say sorry to everybody that was involved in your horrible date,
God.
John.
Yeah. No, please. Let's call everyone.
Okay.
Were you humiliated when the manager came over to talk to you?
Of course, because it was at the end of the date. It was horrible. I just wish that I hadn't even said it.
Yeah. That's when you look at it and you're like, all right, whatever. It's like
25,
Yeah,
50
30
bucks more than
yeah.
I was planning on spending. I might as well just suck it up, you know? All right, well, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, get her on the phone, and get your second date, okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello,
Can I speak to Denise, please?
this is she.
Hey, Denise, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay.
What's going on? I'm calling you because we recently got an email about you from somebody who listens to our show.
I'm sorry. What's going on here? I don't understand.
It's a segment that we do on the show called Second Date or Ditch.
Okay.
John asked us to give you a call and find out what went wrong on your date, because I guess he's tried to get a hold of you a few times and you won't call him back.
Okay.
I'll tell you what John told us, because we talked to him, and he says he thinks that you're not calling him back because of a moment at the end of your date when he complained about the bill and like the manager had to come over, and he says he felt really stupid after that point.
Oh, no, he lost me before that.
Whoa.
What did he do before that?
I mean, God, I don't know if I want to talk about this.
Was it where he asked if you wanted to go back to his place and you said no?
He told you a lot about our date, apparently.
He did. He told us all about it because he's really curious what he did wrong and why you don't want to go out with him again.
I wouldn't blame you if you didn't want to go out with him. I'd feel like an hour into the date and he's asking to go back to his apartment. It sounds like a booty call almost.
I mean, I didn't even want to be there after the first 15 seconds of talking to him.
What?
You didn't like him that
Whoa.
like that soon into the date?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense to me because you hung out with him for an hour or so still and had drinks with the guy. If you didn't want to be there at all, why didn't you leave earlier?
I don't know. I guess I felt kind of stuck. Like I needed to keep going through with it.
So you were looking forward to it, and then 15 seconds into the date, he turned you off.
Yeah.
So what happened?
So I walked into the restaurant, and I had butterflies because I was excited to see him again. And he was already there. He had a table for us, and he had pulled out the chair for me. He told me I looked beautiful. He kissed me on the cheek.
Oh,
What
that
a
monster.
jerk, I
Yeah,
know.
gosh.
Jeez.
Wait. So we sit down, and I asked him, I was like, hey, how's it going? How have you been? And he answered, oh, God. He says, this is going to sound bad, but I forgot your name.
Oh, that's the worst. What are you doing?
How did he not know your name?
I mean, I don't know. We talked for like an hour, and I laughed. I thought he was kidding.
Yeah.
But he wasn't joking?
No, he says, no, I'm serious. And he said, look how I saved you in my phone. And he showed me his phone. And he had saved me in his phone as hot girl from the club.
I have done that before,
I
too.
currently do that.
Yeah, and you'll be like texting with somebody like, I have no idea what her name is. I hope she says it at some point.
I mean, I don't know any girl that wants to be known as the hot girl from the club.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that bad of an I mean,
Yeah, but if the guy's sitting down with you on a date and then has to go, hey, I know we've been talking back and forth, planning this whole date, but
Yeah.
I don't know your name at all.
It means he doesn't care about your name.
Yeah.
he was wasted.
So what did you say to him after you found out he didn't know your name?
I don't know. I kind of felt a little like caught off guard. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Well, I'm Denise. I didn't know how to respond. I wanted to be mad.
Were you just like disappointed because you really had this crush on this guy and then he didn't even have enough energy to put into knowing your name?
Yeah, I was really looking forward to this date, and then that's how it starts. And from then on, I was like, oh, well, I guess I'll just order a bunch of drinks and have him pay for it.
Yeah,
Smart girl.
yeah, it's a good way to do it.
She didn't care about the bill.
Can you put the tab under Denise, please? Name Denise in all caps. Wouldn't you like to just tell him, though, like, hey, this is why I didn't call you back was because you didn't know my name. Maybe in the future you should know somebody's name before you got with them?
I mean, I just figured maybe that's something he should know, but
The good thing is he knows it now because he's actually on the other line listening.
what?
Yeah.
Denise, I couldn't hear you at the club. It was really loud. That's why I didn't. I'm so sorry. I swear I just couldn't hear you that night, and I was too embarrassed to ask you that night what your name was, and I should have just asked then.
Yeah. When you put me in your phone, ask me my name and put it in your phone.
That is a very good point.
Yeah, you have to do that.
You don't go an entire week and then think it's funny to show me that you've given me the nickname Hot Girl from the club.
Well, I was just trying to be honest and tell you I thought it was kind of funny. I thought you'd take it as a compliment. I put you in as Hot Girl.
I am more than just a freaking hot girl.
What did you want, though, Denise? He's not going to put in very smart, intellectual woman.
He's got to get to know you first.
I mean, it's not like it didn't come up in conversation when we were at the club. We told each other our names. And I mean, I am more than just a person with a body. I don't want to. It means something about him that's all he's thinking about. That he couldn't remember my name from the conversation, but all that he remembered was what my body looked like.
Okay, so that's all I knew at that moment about you. I'm really, really sorry. And if I had had the chance to put in a different sort of thing after our date, I swear that I would have put in the most amazing woman I've ever met, or the beautiful girl who I'm lucky to have gone on a date with.
God.
That's cute. Come on.
Pouring it on a little thick, don't you think, John?
Give him some credit, Denise.
And then you couple that with everything else that happened that night.
Yeah.
Are you
I guess you're right. A lot of stuff did happen.
Good.
Everything else was good, John. John, you forgot her name. You yelled at the wait staff about the bill, and then you invited her back to your place an hour into the date, and she said no.
Okay, look, I admit it wasn't like the best date, but that was like incredibly unlucky. One, the fact that I misunderstood what time happy hour was. That's just like bad luck. I heard her name. I just couldn't like hear it well enough at the club. That's bad luck. The only one that's actually my fault is asking her too soon to go to my place. That one I take full responsibility for.
Denise, would you like to go out on a second date with John? We'll pay for it.
I don't know.
Come on.
Just give him another shot. Now that he knows your name and he knows not to yell at waiters.
It's going to be, I mean, it would be really hard for me to start over on this one.
Do you want to give him a shot, though, and see if he can do it?
Yeah.
I promise that you'll get to know the real me, that you'll have a wonderful time. I'll be a total gentleman. I think that you should give me another chance.
And I'm going to pay for the date so he can't complain about the bill. That's my job at this point.
Yeah, we won't even go to happy hour.
This is against my better judgment, but fine. I'll do it.
You'll do it? You'll go out with John again.
Yeah.
Awesome,
I'll go out
John.
with John again.
God, I can't believe we're celebrating a response like fine.
Congratulations, John. You got a second date.
Thank you, guys. Denise, I promise you will not regret this.
Yep, we'll send you and whatever her name is out again, and you let me know how everything goes, okay? You know, in my experience dating, I've found that there is one surefire way to impress the girl that you're out on a date with.
Oh, this is going to be good.
And that is to complain about the bill. That's right. Complain to the wait staff, complain to the manager, cause a scene if you can. Because that says a lot about you. It says that you're not going to take anybody's crap.
That's
Nobody's
right.
getting over on you. And you know what that says? If there's a long-term relationship between you guys, if you're willing to stand up for being overcharged for a vodka cran now, you're going to stand up for something bigger for her in the future. Women love it.
We do.
When you complain about the bill.
You are dialed in to us.
And that's what John did on his first date.
What, John?
Right, John?
Yeah, sadly, this is a fact.
Were you like nickel and diming the restaurant?
No, it's just, it was a happy hour, and, well, I thought it was happy hour, and so, you know, it's just like the bill was twice as much what I was expecting. So I wasn't like trying to be, I'm not cheap. I was just like trying to get what I was supposed to get.
Your email sure sounds like you're cheap, John.
Well, then, I should have written it differently because it was just that, first of all, I'm a huge fan of you guys. I just have to say that. I love the show. And second of all, As a fan of the show, you know that I'm not cheap. I'm a good person.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, no. If you're a fan of the show, you know that you're probably a terrible person.
Yeah.
And you like the show because it's free, John. Free entertainment.
So
Okay, but if you went to a bar and the bill was twice what you were expecting, you wouldn't be a little confused?
No, I would be confused. But if I was on a date, I probably wouldn't say anything.
I think you can ask without making a scene, like what happened when the bill came.
Okay, so the bill shows up, and, I took the bill because I was going to pay. I was going to be a gentleman. And I just opened it, and we'd only been there for an hour and a half, and it was like a lot more than I was expecting to pay. So I just called over the waiter and I said, I think there's been a mistake with the bill. And I knew that I'd screwed up because next thing I know, like, the manager's there, and then the manager's telling me that happy hour ended an hour before I thought. And
It's like,
awkward.
Even the explanation's too long.
Well, the fact that the manager had to come over and
Yeah.
everything else makes it seem like a lot bigger of a deal. Is that why you feel like you're not getting a call back today?
well, there was one other thing.
Oh, there's more to it. Okay.
Yes.
What happened?
So about an hour in, things are going real well. So I suggested that we should go get another drink, but at my place.
All right.
Oh, that's a
And-
pretty bold move.
I wasn't saying, like, let's go to my place to hook up. I was saying, like, let's just go have another drink. I mean, obviously, I would hook up if she wanted to.
Right,
but-
there you go. I was hoping that you would at least admit it, John.
And-
So did this happen before or after you challenged the bill?
This was pre-challenging of Bill.
Okay, so you said, let's go back to my place, and she said what?
She said, I'm sorry, I don't do that on a first date. I mean, it was cool. I think everything was going well besides those two things. Like, we were laughing a lot.
Can I ask where you met this girl?
We met at a club.
Oh my God. And an hour into the date, there is no way an hour into a date, a guy I met at the club is asking me back to his house.
No, that wasn't the day I met her. I met her at a club like a week before, and then we went out about a week later, and that's when I asked her back to my place.
Oh, I see.
What's her name, by the way?
Her name's Denise.
Denise. Okay, so you said, let's go back to my place. She said, no, I don't really do that on the first date. And then you said, okay, that's fine. But you know what's not fine? This bill. They overcharged me. It's a good way to make a first impression, John.
Well, everything else went well.
Was she noticeably upset after all that stuff?
I could tell that things were off. You know when you're like, you feel the vibe like you've lost her? That's how I felt.
What did you like about her so much that you want to do a second date to ask her out again if you already sort of know why you screwed up?
So the thing that was really cool and surprising about her, and I know this is going to sound horrible, but she's gorgeous, like model, good looking, but she's also like hilarious. And I didn't think that she'd be so funny, like when I met her at the club, and
Yeah.
like she was like making fun of me, I was making fun of her, but like in a fun way. She's really cool.
So did she make fun of you after, the ask her back and the bill thing?
No, and so I think that's where I thought that she was kind of upset about how I reacted.
How many times have you tried to get a hold of her since your date?
I have called her 3 times.
And you haven't heard anything back?
Nothing. I should be honest. I called 3 times and I texted about 2 others.
Oh, so you've tried a bunch.
Tried.
So,
Yeah.
so you don't take a hint very well, do you, John?
I just really like this girl. She's really cool. Denise is really cool. I wouldn't do this with just anybody.
Okay.
So do you want to apologize to her for what you did?
Well, I already did apologize. When we were at the restaurant, I apologized like after the manager left. And I mean, I guess I'll apologize again, but really I just want a second chance.
Right in the middle of a second date, and if you're just joining us, I bet John, who is on the phone to do a second date today, wishes he was dating in the 20s. You know, back when you could try on a woman's yoga pants and you'd always get another date. Back in the 20s, they were switching up yoga pants left and right, but now you put on a woman's yoga pants and all of a sudden you're a weirdo creep. Right, John?
I am not a cross-dresser, okay? I am not.
It's okay if you are, John. You're in lovable company here.
No.
I don't even like yoga, to tell you the truth.
Well, you like wearing your date's yoga pants, and that might be a problem for you. If you're just joining us, John met Jillian, the girl he wants to call today, in a spin class. And after the spin class, they actually ended up going straight from there to his house to have dinner. And she showered over there to clean up after the gym and left her yoga pants. And after she left, he put on her yoga pants and texted her a picture, hopefully to get her to laugh at the fact that he was wearing her yoga pants. But instead, he got no response at all and hasn't even seen her at the gym. John, I'm sorry that your body is so disgusting in yoga pants that this woman will not call you back.
I'm actually in excellent condition, by the way.
Okay. I did forget an important question, though, because I'm just trying to imagine. I just meet this guy. He texts me a picture of yoga pants. It can either be really funny or really disturbing, depending on one thing. And that's what you did with your man area in that picture.
Ooh.
Did you tuck? Did you let it hang out?
Put a sock in it?
I don't need to tuck.
So you can't see
guess,
it no
maybe
matter what?
Yeah, maybe that's the problem.
I was just wearing yoga pants. I was just trying to look goofy and silly. I think I contorted my face. It was not a handsome photo.
Okay.
That was the point.
Well, we'll find out if that did you in, and that's the reason you're not getting a second date. We're going to call her right now, okay?
All right.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Jillian, please?
Yeah, this is her.
Hey, Jillian, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
A radio show?
Yeah, like the kind that's on the radio.
That's a really good descriptor.
Thanks.
Yeah, I get what a radio show is, but why are you calling me?
Oh, I'm calling you because we recently got an email about you from one of our listeners.
About me?
Yeah, it's a guy that you went on a date with.
What?
Mm-hmm. His name is John, and he looks pretty damn good in your yoga pants.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no, that's not good.
John emailed us about you because you aren't calling him back.
She emailed you and told you about me
Yeah.
and told you about the photos?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, he told us that you met at a spin class, went back to his house and had dinner, and then after you left his house, you also left your yoga pants there, and that's when he took it upon himself to put on your yoga pants and text you a pic.
Oh, my God.
I mean, from his description, your guys' date sounded dreamy.
The date was fine. I'm just not really feeling him.
Why is that? Is it because he texted you a picture of himself wearing your yoga pants?
It was definitely the picture, yes.
Dude.
Wow.
I mean, it was risky, right? It could border like funny or super creepy. And apparently it went super creepy for you.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just think it's funny that he's wearing your yoga pants? I mean,
It's a joke.
he was trying to joke around. You can at least see the humor in that.
Yeah, no, definitely. I see the humor in the pants, but did he send you the photos? Have you seen them?
No, he's only sent them to you, I think, or maybe some friends. I don't know. But I'd like to see them. If you got them, you want to shoot them to me? I'd like to see.
Yeah.
Trust me, you don't want to see them. They're creepy.
They're
What?
that bad?
Come on.
Yeah.
What's so
Dude,
wrong with it?
it's the man area, isn't it?
No, it had nothing to do with him wearing my yoga pants.
Then
Then
what
what's-
was so bad about the picture?
Yeah.
He's shirtless in the picture.
It's okay. Is
Okay,
his
is that-
shirtless body that disgusting to you?
It really grosses you out?
No, he's got tattoos on his chest.
Oh,
Okay, and?
Well, on one side of his chest, he's got a gun,
Whoa.
oh, really? Doesn't-
like a very intricate gun.
Okay.
American.
That can be a little jarring, maybe.
And then on the other side, he's got the words kill count.
Kill count?
Yeah, with a bunch of tally marks underneath it.
Whoa.
Like he's a murderer?
What the hell?
That is creepy. All right.
Oh.
No wonder you didn't go to retrieve your yoga pants.
Yeah, no, I know, and I want nothing to do with that.
Okay, I'm sorry. Can I interject? Can I step in now?
Sure, I guess.
I'm scared,
Oh,
so
early.
go ahead.
What's that?
John is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you, and so that was him.
Are you kidding
Hey.
me? John's on the phone right now.
Hey, sorry. Please don't freak out. Can I explain this to you?
I
I'm not a
cannot
crazy
believe this is
person.
happening right now.
I can explain this. It's not at all what you think. I swear to God.
A gun with kill count isn't what she thinks?
Okay, first of all, it's not. I didn't kill people. I hunt deer. I've hunt deer with my dad since I was a kid. That gun you saw is actually the tattoo of the rifle that I got from my grandfather. It's a Remington deer rifle, and the kill count is the number of deer that I hunt. And I'm a licensed hunter. I drive a pickup. I got barrels of shelled corn in my truck.
You're not helping your case.
I just hunt deer. I don't kill people. I'm not, I'm not a gang guy at all. I just hunt, and and I'm a very responsible hunter. I prepare the venison. I store it. I use the whole deer, and that's all it is.
Oh.
John, how do I know that you're telling the truth? How do I know that this is about deer hunting?
I don't have a criminal record.
That just means you've never been caught. Yeah.
You're a really good murderer.
Do I look like a murderer? Sure. I mean, would a murderer be in a spin class? Really?
A
You know
really
what?
good question.
No, murderers like to stay healthy too, okay?
You know, this is just getting out of hand. This is super strange to me. I don't like guns. I don't know you. I don't know who you are. Anyone can be at the gym, and I don't know. I have a bad taste in my mouth.
I totally understand that. But just to let you know, I'm a sane human being, and what's strange to me is how the yoga pants did not repulse you.
Yeah, no, I mean, the yoga pants thing was funny, but it's the fact that you have kill count written on your chest with a huge gun. You can't just send photos like that to people. I mean, you got to explain that.
Plus, it's a really mixed message with those yoga pants on.
Yes. Okay. I get it. I didn't really think of the optics on that, and I get your point, but I am not creepy. I will not hurt you. I am a good cook. Yes?
Yeah, you are a good cook. You have that going for you.
And
So-
did you like my bolognese?
Yeah, it was good.
Okay, that was with venison. That's with venison that I murdered. And
Are you sure you're a hunter?
bad joke. My sarcasm is not coming across. It's just part of how I grew up, and there's no threat. I swear.
Even still, can you still be attracted to him if every time you guys hook up, you have to look at a gun and kill count on his chest?
What if I take a Sharpie and just put an S in front of the kill?
Skill
Skill count, creative.
That sounds much more refined to me.
Hey, Jillian, would you like to go out on a second date with John? We will pay for it. I don't know a lot of serial killers that make a good bolognese. And I know a lot of serial killers. They're usually bad cooks.
What?
Would you like to go out with him on a second date? We will pay for it.
Okay, as long as we don't talk about guns or anything like that.
No, I promise you, I will not bring it up, and I want you to be able to at least go back to the gym and hang out. I don't want to take that away from you. I feel bad about that.
Okay.
So
Okay,
does that mean
wait.
you're going to go out on another date, or you're just going to go back to the gym?
Yeah, no, I'll go on another date with him.
Okay, make sure to call
Hey!
someone beforehand just in case.
Yes, thank you.
Jillian, are you glad to know that John's not a murderer?
Absolutely.
I don't want to see what other tattoos he does have, though.
Actually, John, do you have any other tattoos that I should know about?
Why don't we get together and talk about that?
Yeah, he definitely does then. The guy on the phone for a second date today is the creepy guy at the gym.
Oh,
I don't know that for a
Wow.
fact.
Oh, okay.
His name is John, and he emailed us because the girl that he wants to call today, he met her at the gym. So I'm just assuming that he's the creepy guy at the gym. Hey, you want some help? You want me to spot you on your squats? Like, get down low. You gotta get down real low. Like, lean into it with your butt. Like, do you want me to clean up after you? I'll follow you around and clean up all the benches that you're on with sweat. Like, you're sweating a lot, but it looks hot. Was that you, John?
Yes, it's me, but I'm not what you just described, but thank you.
No problem. Your email said that you met the girl you want to call today for a second date at the gym.
Yeah, we were in the same spin class, and we've been in the same class for actually a few weeks. So,
Oh, so you've been eyeing her for a while.
yeah, I was kind of positioned. I was always in the back row, right behind her.
And what did I say about creepy?
Yeah, I think Jubal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Climb that hill. He's the Tour de France right now. You're looking good up there in front.
I know it's not sounding good for me. I realize that, but I'm actually a decent human being. I promise.
Did it take you a while to work up the courage to actually ask her out on a date?
You know, I was really into her right when I met her, but what happened was at some point I fell off the bike in the middle of the class, and I
What?
happened to draw a lot of attention.
How did you fall off the bike? How'd you do that?
They're stationary, you know, like they're not that easy to
No,
fall.
these bikes have clips in it, and I've never been good with the clips. And I was trying to get on the bike, and
Oh.
it just was not good, and it was
Weird.
bad. But it was funny, and so it was. And she came up, asked if I was okay, and we started joking around. And there's clearly chemistry, and I just kind of asked her if she wanted to hang out sometime, and she said she was busy the rest of the week, but kind of flippantly, she said, how about now?
How about now? Like hang out right now?
Yeah.
Do you mean you guys had your date in the back of a spin class?
No.
No, I live nearby, so we just went for a walk, and I walked to my place, and I made her dinner, and it was great.
Okay, hold on though. You guys sat in the same clothes you were taking spin class in all evening and ate dinner in them as well?
No, she had her stuff from the gym, so she just asked to shower up at my place while I was making dinner, so it worked out great.
Oh my
Wow.
God, she totally went through your whole medicine cabinet to see what you're all about.
That's like a fantasy date, though. You ask someone out at the gym who you think is hot, and then all of a sudden she's at your house showering, like in the matter of hours.
Yeah, it was kind of awesome, I have to say. I mean,
It's kind of like,
Yeah.
he wasn't thinking about making dinner at all. He was just thinking about hot naked girl in the other room.
Right?
I mean, it was nice to know that she was using my shower. Yes, I'm not going to say that I didn't enjoy that, but hey, I cooked her a good dinner. I made her a really good. I mean, I make a great bolognese. I brought out the best wine I had, and it was good. We kind of made out a little bit, and
Oh, nice.
we didn't sleep together. We just kissed. It was very innocent.
Dude,
Okay.
the whole thing
boy.
sounds dreamy, to be honest.
Yeah, what went wrong?
Okay, so this is where I think I made my mistake, although I don't think it was really a mistake. After she left, I went into my bathroom and I found her. She had these like bright yellow and patterned like yoga pants
Okay.
in my bathroom.
And you put him on.
I did. Actually, I did. Just as a joke, I
Shut
put them
up.
on and I took a selfie.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, exactly. It was pretty funny.
No, listen to me right now. No woman ever wants to know that you fit in their pants. I am just going to lay that out there right now.
I clearly didn't fit, but that was part of the joke. So that's when I sent it to her. That was the whole point of the joke, is that I look ridiculous, and I thought I was just being silly, you know?
And what do you think she thought?
I don't know, because she never responded, and
She didn't respond.
Oh.
Dude, that's a big thing to just leave hanging there in the
That's
text
the
world.
la-
Like
oh.
no response, not even a like happy face or
nothing.
No,
Nothing.
wow. So you put on her pants, texted her a picture, and that's the last time you heard from her.
And I sent her another text saying, listen, hey, that was totally a joke. I was just trying to be funny. Do you actually want your pants back? And nothing.
Dude, and I will say, to not respond to that, those yoga pants are freaking expensive,
Yeah,
man.
I heard, yeah.
If she wants me to replace them, I will absolutely to replace them and whatever she wants, but I can't get a hold of her in any way. She won't get back to me.
Oh, man.
How bad did you look in the pictures?
I mean, I look ridiculous. That was the point. I look so bad.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, maybe it was a turnoff. Maybe she saw the picture and she's like, now I can't.
Oh, no.
Like, I can never get that image out of my head.
That's really depressing if that's right. But
So do you want to ask her for another date, or are you just trying to give her pants back?
I would love another date because I thought it was a great fit, and I thought she was
The pants
like
or
the
her? Like, are you just trying to wear some more yoga pants?
No, I would like to get those pants back to her and apologize if I offended in any way, but I don't know what went wrong, and I feel bad if I drove her away from her gym. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like, it's a great gym.
Yeah.
I feel horrendous if I did that.
All right. Well,
If you're just tuning in for the second date, we're on the phone with Kayla, and Kayla is pretty much the unicorn. You know, she's very attractive. She cooks incredible food.
Mm-hmm.
She loves guys with guitars.
Yeah, well, I mean, that makes her no different than any other woman.
And-
But yeah.
So far.
Yeah.
She's down to do stuff on the first night.
Okay,
Yeah.
so she's
I mean,
not a
she's the
unicorn.
perfect woman.
She sounds like every other woman out there,
What
but I
kind of-
like that.
Well, I'm thinking, what kind of idiot would turn that down? Apparently, a guy named Lucas would, because
Yeah, that's good, Jeffrey. You're in her corner.
I am. I'm trying to figure out why, because after Kayla cooked him some homemade Moroccan chicken and slipped into some negligee and invited him to stay the night, Lucas apparently looked at her and said, no thanks.
Yeah.
I'm good. And Kayla, I feel for you here, but look, we have a whole text board filled with dudes and even some women who would love to take you out if this doesn't work.
Aw. Well, that would be nice, but I am really curious what he has to say.
And I mean, I didn't really get a sense. Are you really excited about Lucas, or are you just kind of pissed that he turned you down?
No, I had a great time with him. And I honestly, if I didn't, I probably would have just left the restaurant right then and there. You know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's call this moron and okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let's call this nice person and see what he has to say for himself. All right. You ready to do this, Kayla?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Lucas, please?
this is Lucas.
Hey, Lucas. My name's Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. You have a second to talk?
What is this about?
This is about a segment we do called The Second Date. Have you ever heard of that before?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
That's a good start.
Yeah,
Awesome. Hi,
So-
Lucas.
that's Brooke.
Hi.
Hi.
I mean, that was the
Okay.
only thing I had to say.
All right. I thought she had more.
No, you can
She
move
just
on. I
wanted
thought you
to
were going to
interrupt
explain
me.
what a second
Okay.
date was.
So the way a second date works, you obviously know, but if you go out with someone and afterwards, if they're not calling you back, you can email our show and we'll try and figure out the reason why. So do you know who I might be calling about?
I think so. I have an idea,
Okay.
but I don't know. Why don't you fill me in?
All right. Well, the woman that emailed us, her name's Kayla.
Oh, okay.
Moroccan
Right.
chicken Kayla?
Yes.
It's a horrible nickname.
It is. It's
All
not
right.
very sexy, is it?
Is that the woman that you were thinking?
I wasn't sure actually.
Okay.
Well, he's a man that plays guitar. You know, he
Yeah.
has a lot of options on dating apps. It's fine.
Absolutely. So here's the deal. Kayla told us about your date and going out to the restaurant, and then she made some chicken for you at her place. And she said that the night kind of ended on a strange note.
I guess you could say that.
Well, she's not sure what went wrong and why you wouldn't want to end up staying the night with her.
Which is totally fine if you felt like that was too fast on a first date. Like, no judgment here. I think that.
Well, I mean,
Well,
a little
okay,
bit.
Alexis is going to judge you, but.
There's definitely a little bit of
yeah, a little
judgment,
judgment,
but maybe there's a good explanation.
No, I mean.
I mean, it was a weird night. We went out to eat, and Kayla didn't really like the food. And
Is that the problem? Is it because you felt like less than a man because she didn't like the restaurant?
What?
Less than a man?
That was a big jump,
No.
Jeffrey.
I'm just trying to
not,
read him.
not at all. I was cool with leaving. You know, the food was kind of whack, and she ended up taking me to her place and making this like amazing meal. You know.
Moroccan chicken.
Yeah, she
See, the
told
nickname. It's not sticking.
She said she was a good cook and you loved the food.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, she's an amazing cook. She was great. That's not a problem. It's just I don't know. It's kind of weird, but
Well, she's really confused, Lucas, because like you said, she felt like everything was going really, really well up until the very end of the night, and she can't figure out the reason why you would turn her down.
Here's the thing. I'm hanging out at her place, and on the wall, she's got all these pictures with, like, John Mayer.
Wait, she's got like fangirl photos on the wall?
Like a poster?
These aren't, like, photos where, like, she's at a show and she got, like, a selfie with him or something. You know, like, she's, like, in a room with John Mayer hanging out. You know, and I know John Mayer's reputation, you know, like, he doesn't exactly, like, pick up dogs.
What?
Okay, let's.
He's more of a cat guy.
I don't know that we'd use that verbiage, but yeah.
He's good with the ladies, is what you're saying.
He's good with the ladies, and I'm just saying, if you're in a room with John Mayer, like, it's probably gone down.
So who cares? What, you've never had, I mean, even if that is true, like, why would that matter?
I mean, if her bar is John Mayer high, I mean, that's terrifying.
So you're saying if she would have been hanging out with like Chad Kroeger from Nickelback, you would have been fine with that, but you feel insecure because it's John Mayer.
Hey, you know what? Chad Kroger's
I
great.
could deal with Chad.
You could deal with Chad. Okay. But that's on you, man. She obviously was interested in you. She cooked for you. She changed into lingerie for you. Like, can't you see that those are your own securities? Insecurities. Those are the ones.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, it doesn't change the way that I felt, and my entire body was just kind of like
Not a
went
Wonderland?
into panic mode. Not in Wonderland, right?
I could see this, to be honest. If I knew a girl had hooked up with, like, Tom Brady, I'd be like, well, I can barely throw a football, let alone I'm not rich like him, let alone...
I would have been like, yeah, and
score.
she's picking me now. That's right.
Exactly.
Okay.
Or you don't want to get what John Mayer's had.
Well, we're speculating a lot here. We don't even know if anything actually went down with John Mayer.
That's true.
So you know what, Lucas? Why don't we just
good point.
pull her up and ask her, because I need to tell you she's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What? What are you talking about?
That's how the second date works. She's been on the other line.
I thought you heard these
Yeah.
before.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. She's there, man. Kayla?
Hello.
Yeah. Hi. Am I on?
Yep.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey. Okay. This. Hi, Lucas. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
This is the last thing I would have ever thought. I'm sorry that you got so weirded out by that picture. I mean, it's kind of old. It's been there for a little bit. I didn't even think about it, honestly.
Wait, Kayla, is that a picture of your ex, John Mayer?
I mean, no.
No, you guys weren't official, but did things happen?
I'm supposed to believe you were in a room with John Mayer and like you guys didn't do dirty.
I mean, that's nobody's concern right now.
Oh, that's a yes.
Honestly, you shouldn't even be worrying about it. I'm on a date with you, and it doesn't even matter at that point,
Listen,
you know?
listen. Did he like play guitar for you too? Did he do like a one-on-one thing for you?
I don't even know if I want to answer that.
I don't even think.
You seem like really in your feelings about this. Like I don't want to depress you even more.
I mean, that's the thing, Kayla. Like, Lucas, these aren't questions you actually want the answer to if you're already feeling this way.
Right. That's kind of what I'm feeling.
Like, did he have really soft hands?
Yes. The answer is yes to everything. Was he good? Yes.
Well, is he
Was he big? Yes.
Is he working with a 6-string guitar or a 12-string?
Maybe he's got an ukulele and he's just really good with it, you know? Sometimes it's about the music that the instrument makes, not necessarily the instrument itself.
Okay.
Am I right, Kayla?
Yes, but I also don't think that assumptions need to be made here. But yes.
Oh, okay.
Hey, so not a ukulele, huh?
Lucas, are you hearing her? She is saying you're enough. You're awesome. She likes you. Like,
you know what? Actually, I don't really know if I think that anymore.
Oh no.
It seems like he's already moved on and really insecure about himself in a way, and I don't know. I didn't give him any of that impression. And honestly, a real man would have just said something to me right then and there instead of ghosting me like he did when he doesn't even know the situation and is just making an assumption.
Yeah,
which is flat out rude.
A real man like John Mayer would have said that.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
He would have.
He would have known the gravity of this situation.
Oh, I love that song.
That's really good.
I see. It is a good song.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Lucas needs to take some time to maybe, instead of putting time into dates, maybe have some more guitar lessons because he really seems very insecure about his guitar playing, I guess.
Ouch. Okay. Now
I mean, she's right.
But also, dude, you didn't ask me. You just made an assumption.
Right.
You were in a room with John Mayer. It didn't look like anybody was around. Like I know you slept with him. Just admit it.
Get over it, Lucas.
She pretty much already did.
You know what? I'm not saying anything about what Johnny and I did or didn't do.
Johnny.
Oh,
it's so
yeah.
intimate here.
Johnny.
I think that I think I'm having that.
Okay, well, hold on. We need to ask Lucas, would you like to go out on one more date with Kayla?
Wait,
will pay.
please. No,
I mean,
please don't ask him, please. I think I'm done.
Yeah.
I got my answer.
Wow.
Like, I got the answer, and for what it's worth, I'm not taking that picture down. So.
Yeah, girl.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, not everybody has Johnny's confidence.
or Johnny's guitar. Hey. We get a lot of requests for second dates, and when we're trying to decide who to pick that we should call, we usually look for something that stands out in the emails.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, totally.
And we recently got a message from one woman who says she had 2 dinners in one date.
Oh my God, this is my type of woman already.
So, I mean, either she got ditched in the middle of it, or maybe she's a competitive eater.
Or she's just a hungry girl, Jeffrey, and that is okay.
Yeah, well, let's find out which one it is. Her name's Kayla.
Kayla.
What up, Kayla?
Hi, how are you guys?
Oh, I can't wait to hear if first dinner or second dinner was better.
Well, let's just say I think you got it right. I mean, I'm a hungry girl for lots of different things. So.
Which is different than a thirsty girl.
It is.
Yes.
Hungry and thirsty, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Great point.
Okay, so tell us about the guy that you want to call today. What's his name?
Okay, yeah. So his name is Lucas, and we met on an app, and I'll just be totally honest. I thought he was really hot.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's kind of like the basis of all apps, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, but I mean, we chatted on the app for a little bit before agreeing to meet up, and he seemed really cool. He told me how much he was just really into like playing guitar, and he likes to go rock climbing and things like that. And I'm not necessarily into those things, but I would definitely like to climb him. So I was like, any way I can get him on a date, it would be great.
Is that what you guys did when you went out?
Well, no. So we actually went to dinner.
Okay.
And it was just a terrible experience. He picked the restaurant, and honestly,
The food is awful. The drinks were bad. The service was horrible. So I've actually been cooking a lot recently, and I will say I make some pretty amazing food. And in my head, I was just like, you know what? This is such a terrible experience. I think we should just leave. And I wanted to take him back to my place and cook him like a really nice dinner.
But wait,
so sweet.
it is, unless he loved that restaurant. He's the one that picked it. Did he agree with you?
I think he was a little shocked and taken aback that I kind of was like, you know what, let's kind of just leave. But he didn't seem too like, whoa, this is weird. And honestly, I totally made it worth it because he loved the dinner that I made him.
What was it?
I did like this Moroccan style chicken tagine type dish. So like couscous with...
Who could just like run home and whip that up real quick?
Wife material, Brooke.
I guess.
Wife material. Kayla, I love you.
You had Moroccan food.
Yeah.
My God. Let me pull out my tagine.
What's that?
I mean, honestly, it's really not that hard. I make it all the time, and it's one of my favorite things, and he was really wowed by it. And
I'm wowed just you saying it. I don't even have to taste it.
But I don't know what happened, but I was actually turned down that night.
Turned down how?
Turned down for what?
Turned down for what?
I'm asking the question because it begged to be asked right there.
I mean, I was kind of expecting and sort of hoping that we would get down and dirty. And he turned me down. And it was so mortifying because I was kind of like making it very clear that that was going to be sort of the next step.
Okay, wait, walk us through that moment real quick. Like, what did you say? What did he say?
Brooke's never been turned down ever. She's like, what?
I mean, I think that's true for most women.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
How did this play out?
I mean, yeah, it got down to the end of the night, and I said, you know, I was going to get into my PJs, but it was not something a little more sexy than that.
Yeah.
And I kind of said, like, well, you want to spend the night, right? Like, do you want to spend the night? And then he just said no. And he just abruptly kind of left like that, leaving me, like, I felt so uncomfortable. And let me tell you, not to toot my own horn or anything, but I've never been turned down like that.
Well, not all dudes are thirsty. I mean,
yeah, and a lot of people in general don't feel comfortable staying over on the first night. I mean, you don't know. Maybe he just got out of a big relationship.
I'm thinking he has like a disease.
Okay, Alexis is going with he needs ointment.
That's probably the most likely. Okay.
I mean, I honestly can't figure it out. I can't figure out why. I wore my hottest dress the whole night, and then I changed into some negligee, and
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what it could be. I don't know if he didn't like the cooking, which I can't really imagine.
Well, that's kind of what I'm thinking is that Moroccan chicken. I've never had it before, but it sounds like something that would be really spicy and kind of heavy. And if he's not used to that, maybe he was having a weird reaction and didn't feel safe spending the night. You know?
Yeah, but has he called you at all?
No, it's been radio silent.
it was really bad. Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a 4-day reaction that he's having.
I mean,
No,
I think there's something else going on there.
Okay.
I mean, maybe you came across, and I think that you sound like a confident woman.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date, Jonas is on the phone and he wants to call Mary. They got set up through mutual friends, went to a farmer's market, bought a bunch of food, went back to his place because he said, let's cook this stuff. But then she found out that he can't cook, so she cooked the meal herself, basically. He said that everything went great. The only reason he thinks he's not getting a call back is because she had to cook all the food, and maybe she feels like he lied to her and tried to act like he knows how to cook when he doesn't. And you know what I think the problem is, Jonas? After she did all that work, you didn't tip her.
What?
You should have at least given her a tip.
That's right.
You know?
You always gotta
you're
tip
awful.
the server.
Yeah.
and the
Wait,
chef.
is that like something I should have actually done?
No, God, no,
No.
Jonas, no.
That would probably be definitely the reason you're not getting a call back if you had tipped her.
But it does bring up a good point, Jonas. Did you thank her profusely for making the meal?
Oh yeah, totally. And throughout as well. Yeah.
Well, and you got second and thirds and whatever, so that also shows that you liked it, right?
Absolutely. I mean, I even gave her a high five because the eggplant, it was like perfectly cooked, and I have no idea how you would even begin to perfectly cook an eggplant. You know, that's like,
Well, it's easy to get a spongy eggplant if you do it wrong.
yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't know about that either.
All right. Well, you got to learn your way around an eggplant a little better. It will help you out with a lot of things. All right.
Oh my God, where have we gone?
I'm dialing her phone number right now, Jonas. Here we go.
Oh, all right. I just hope she actually answers.
Hello?
Hi, is this Mary?
Yes.
Hey, what's up, Mary? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm okay.
Are you familiar with the show at all?
Yeah, is it like a radio show or something?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So have you ever listened to us or no?
No.
Okay. So
that
you,
was
you
a quick
maybe have
answer.
just heard of us.
Yeah.
Mary, I'm calling you today because we actually got an email about you from somebody who does listen to the show. His name is Jonas.
Oh, Jonas.
Yeah. And you guys went to a farmer's market a little while ago and you made him dinner, even though that wasn't necessarily probably in your plans?
Yeah. But why did he contact you? I'm pretty confused here.
Well, because we do a segment on our show. It's called The Second Date. So Jonas is confused because he thought you guys had a great time, but now it's pretty obvious that you're blowing him off. Is he right about that?
Yeah.
He thought that maybe you were put off because you ended up having to cook for him.
Yeah, that was a little annoying, but like, how much did he tell you? That's definitely not the worst of it.
He said your eggplant parmesan was amazing, we heard.
Said you're a great cook.
Yeah, that's nice, but like, did he tell you about his pets?
His what? His pets?
No mention of any pets. You allergic to cats or something?
Listen, if it was cats, he would have heard back from me.
Snakes? Oh, is he a snake dude?
Listen, the guy feeds wild raccoons in his neighborhood.
What? Wait, those aren't pets. Those are wild animals.
Yeah, see, I'm on that same page, but I don't think he is.
Well, explain a little more.
Okay, I walk in, and the first thing I see is this wall of photos of raccoons.
Like
Weird.
artistic photos of raccoons or like somebody's...
Yeah, a few of them were like really well done. So I was like, oh, maybe he likes photography. He went to the zoo or something. I don't know.
Right.
I would have left right there because raccoons scare me no matter what. Even in picture form, I would have run out screaming.
No, I mean, I think they're totally interesting animals, but they're wild animals, you know? And then I like mentioned like, oh, that's a really cool photo. I like that. And he starts talking about these raccoons. And I'm pretty sure that he's like, you know, on a Friday popping his beer after work, like sitting on the porch with the raccoons.
Why do you think that? I mean, like obviously he has a love for him, but why would you think that they're his pets? Did he tell you that?
Well, let me paint you a picture of the backyard. There's a hole in the fence so that they can have easy access.
Oh.
There are cat toys in the yard, and no, he does not have cats. There's also cat food on the porch and a little kiddie pool for them to swim in.
Oh, my.
Wow.
So this dude actually invites raccoons into his life.
It's a raccoon resort.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight up.
I mean, super weird. I get it. But the picture of little raccoons swimming in a kiddie pool is kind of adorable. I know that they probably have rabies or something, but...
They have cute little hands.
Yeah, right, that's the thing. It's cute from a distance, but like I don't want to wake up someday and have a raccoon on my chest. Like,
Yeah, I can understand that. Raccoons are
I don't want to
scary.
eat the raccoons, exactly.
If he loves animals so much, why doesn't he get like a conventional pet?
You know what? We didn't go that deep into it because I was feeling kind of weird. Changed the subject. You know, I just was trying to steer the ship in another direction.
Just away from raccoons.
Yeah, away from raccoons.
Okay. Well, even though it sounds like you're really tired of talking about raccoons, we have to talk a little bit more about them because Jonas is actually on the other line and wants to talk to you about the date and probably more about raccoons too.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Wait, who? I don't understand who hates raccoons. Like, they're the most adorable animals around. How could you hate them?
Wait, hold on. You're on. Did you just hear everything that I just said?
Yeah, and I don't understand because you didn't express any sort of hatred for raccoons when we were hanging out. And you actually said, oh, that's really cute when you saw the kiddie pool. So,
oh my God, I mean,
do you not
it
think
is
that a
really
raccoon
cute.
is an adorable animal?
They are adorable animals, but they're also wild animals. And you're acting like they're your pets. They carry diseases.
They are my pets. They are my pets. Yeah, I don't bring them into the house. They don't sleep in my bed, but like
Yet.
I take care of them. Yeah.
Do you give them like shots and like take them to the vet and like
No.
monitor where
No, I
they
don't
go?
give them- No, I understand they're wild animals, but they sort of flock to me. It's a family. I take care of the little bandits. Like they're all
The little bandits. Oh, man.
You just completely contradicted yourself. You said that they are your pets and that they're wild animals. They can't be both. That's the reality, my friend. Like, seriously.
They are. Yeah, I have a hole in my fence. They come through that hole. I feed them. They're a loving family, and I see the new ones every year. So it's like that's what it is, and I'm happy to do it for them. And they're intensely loyal as well. Like they are always coming back to my place.
That's
They're
because of
always
the...
You feed them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jonas,
it's not
that's
'cause
all
they
about
think
the
you're a-
food, man.
No,
That's
they,
not about...
they recognize me. Like they can see my face, and they do have facial recognition. Like
Oh.
they're not idiot animals. Like they know what they're doing.
Yeah, they know who they want to murder.
They're not murderers. They're peaceful animals. I've been around my little bandits for a number of years now, and there has only been one time in which I've gotten bitten by one of them.
You get,
That's enough, Jonas.
Please tell me you've been to the doctor.
Oh
no,
my God.
I was,
Jonas,
but
you
that
have
wasn't
rabies?
even. It wasn't their. It was not their fault. I was holding out an old egg, but I wasn't holding it properly, and so when they went to take it out of my hand, they bit part of my finger. Yeah, I went to the doctor. I was fine. They don't have rabies. They're not just like foaming at the mouth and crawling around my house.
I think that everybody can agree that people who love animals are typically great people. However, I do think that maybe your obsession with raccoons could be hurting your dating life.
I would call it a love, not an obsession, first off. And
Well, it's just like,
I've
wait.
never had an issue before with anyone disliking an animal. And that's basically what this boils down to.
Listen, Jonas, I don't know how deep this goes. I feel like if I go in your closet, am I going to see a costume, a raccoon costume, when you go outside and like hang out with them during the day? I don't know.
No, I do not have a raccoon costume, but if I did at one point have one and have since gotten rid of it, I would know that the raccoons feel comfort when they see another raccoon, and it's a sense of community.
Even
So
a
it's
giant
not,
one.
I'm not doing anything strange.
You know what, Jonas? I feel comfort when I'm around humans that dress like humans and not animals. So I've nothing wrong with you having your friends, but I don't think it's going to sync with me and my friends.
Are you sure, Mary? Would you like to go out on a second date with Jonas? We will pay for it. Just him. We can't pay for his whole raccoon family. That'd be an expensive bill. But
poor Jonas.
we will pay for you to go out with Jonas again if you go on a second date.
I don't know why you're even asking me this question. No, I can't. I'm sorry. I don't think there's enough room for me and all of Jonah's little bandits in the relationship.
Mary, I hear what you're saying, but I'm going to give you another option before you give me a final no. Here it is. You and I go back to the farmer's market. We get a meal. I will certainly do my research beforehand so I can help you prepare it. And then afterwards, we can go outside. I can introduce you. You can get to know them. Before you make a decision as to whether or not you want to be friends with them, I think you should know them.
Second date, he already wants to introduce you to the family.
Oh,
Mary, are you sure?
Mary, I think that's a good proposition. I mean, what if the craziest thing happens and it's not as strange as we all think it is?
Or one of them could jump up and scratch my face off.
I think the likelihood is low.
Mary, that's not going to happen. Again, they've only bitten me once.
And that was because of a bad egg, Mary.
There you go.
You know what, Jonas? I just don't think so, but thanks so much for the offer.
Well, Mary, thank you for your time. And Jonas, I'm
Jonas.
sorry. It doesn't sound like you're getting another date.
Hey, I don't want to date anyone who can't appreciate this friendship, so there you are.
Okay, well, text in at 78592. Do you want to hang out with Jonas and his raccoons?
Oh, the bandit.
We'll see if we can find you somebody.
I'm sure there's somebody out there for you, Jonas.
There probably is, and I don't want to meet him. I don't know much about the guy who's on the phone for a second date today, but I do know this. He's definitely white.
Okay.
Okay.
He went to a farmer's market on his first date, so I'm assuming, but I'm not really totally sure. His name is Jonas. What's up, Jonas? How are you?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good. Are you white?
That's not a question that we should be asking people.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Oh,
Great. Yep.
nice.
All right.
Sorry to perpetuate the stereotype, but
Yeah.
you did say you went to a farmer's market on your first date, so I just had to assume. How you doing, man?
You know, honestly, I've been better. I'm a little bit confused about why I'm not hearing back from Mary.
And where'd you meet Mary?
Through mutual friends. She used to live here. She moved away for a job, and she recently returned. And so our mutual friend said, hey, you guys would be compatible. So she and I started exchanging messages.
Cool.
Everything was great, like good chemistry via text message. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but, you can sort of tell if somebody is has a sense of humor, all that sort of
Yeah,
stuff.
it's important if you guys match well as far as texts go, because
Right.
that's how people communicate nowadays. If you're with somebody who doesn't text you back or is awkward on text, it's a deal breaker for a lot of people, I think.
Not only that, you don't want to date somebody that has too many exclamation points in every
Oh,
sentence.
yeah.
Or,
Why are you always
you know?
so excited?
Yeah.
You only use emojis.
Yeah.
One of those people.
So tell us about the date. You said you went to the farmer's market. How was that?
It was awesome. We were walking around, eating at the different stands. There's a bluegrass band that plays, and so we stopped there and listened to that for a little bit. And then I guess we were sort of inspired by all the good food that we were looking at. And I said, hey, I don't live too far away. Why don't we pick up something here and take it back to my place, and we can actually make a meal instead of just eating these little bites.
I think that's pretty romantic, and a good segue. Did you plan that all along to do the invite back?
I wish I could take that credit. No, that was a spur of the moment thing, but it actually, when I thought of it, I was like, man, that's good.
Yeah, right? Like so many people are like, farmer's market back to my place. Okay, taking notes.
So what was on the menu? I'm guessing all organic ingredients, locally sourced.
We decided to make an eggplant parmesan.
Ooh.
Nice. Free-range eggplant.
Fancy.
Cool.
Yeah.
Are you a cook? Is that something that you're into?
Well, I did have to admit to her something that I didn't want to admit once we got back to my place.
What's it? What is it?
Well, it's actually that I am a terrible cook. I cannot cook.
So you lied to her and told her that you could cook, and then you got back there with the ingredients and didn't know what to do?
I technically never actually lied. I just did say to her, I was like, I'm really interested in eating this. Yeah, so she might have assumed I know how to cook this, which is in fact not the case.
Okay.
Well, because it's romantic if you're going back and a man is cooking for you. Not as romantic if you go back and you end up being the one that has to do all the actual work.
Yeah, you're basically like, you want to make me dinner?
Yeah.
Well, she said she likes to cook, so it didn't feel like I was imposing on her. But when she got back, she definitely proved that she knew all the technical terms. She was talking about broiling something in the oven, and I'm like, your guess is as good as mine. But she knew exactly.
Yeah.
Broil anything?
I think that's at the bottom of the oven. Is that like the bottom part?
Top. Just the top.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know what a broil is either.
She was a whiz. She was like, I'm going to chop this and mince that. And I was like, I don't know if there's a difference between those two things. And she's like, she sort of sighed and went ahead and did it. But she would give me orders. She was like, just put a pinch of salt. And she was like, no, it's a dash. And I was like, what? Okay. And she said that they're actual technical measurements, a pinch and a dash.
A dash to me is Mrs. Dash, that seasoning salt. That's what I would have thought.
Yeah, exactly. That's the same to me.
It sounds like she's a really well-trained chef almost.
She definitely knew her way around the kitchen, and the food turned out great. So I thought we were having a great time.
Okay.
You thought you were having a great time, but
I was having a great time.
did it seem like she wasn't?
No, she said she liked to cook, so I took her on her word.
So, I mean, how did the actual meal go when you were eating it?
The meal was awesome. I went back to get seconds and thirds, and I know she had done a lot of work to make the meal, so I didn't ask her to go and get me seconds or thirds or anything like that.
Okay, that's
Why
nice
would that
of
even
you.
cross your mind? Of course you're going to get your own damn food.
Yeah, I mean, she made the whole meal, so it's she's been on her feet preparing it. I just didn't want her to have to get back and get a second and a third for me, so I wanted to help her out that way.
That's nice of you.
Yeah.
How did everything
Wow.
end?
So much chivalry.
Things were going so well that I asked if she wanted to stay and watch a movie and chill. She said she had plans that afternoon, and so I respected that.
Has she answered any of your phone calls or text messages?
No, and that's weird because when we were first texting, when our friends linked us up, there was never a period in which she took more than 3 hours to respond, and now it's been a while, which is confusing.
She definitely is blowing you off then.
Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting, but it doesn't make sense to me.
You can't think of anything that happened during the date that would make her not want to talk to you.
The only thing that I can think of is that she might have been turned off by the fact that I I made her cook everything, but,
Yeah.
you know, she did say she likes to cook.
You want to know how to properly seduce a woman?
I do, yeah.
Sugar.
Oh.
You came to the right place.
Oh.
First, you gotta cruise on into that Tajay. Stock up on frozen peas and chocolate milk and a large pack of extra absorbent adult diapers.
Oh, it's gonna get messy, girl.
If you really want to leave her moaning for more, you better reach for that DVD box set of Bob the Builder. Can he fix it? You tell me, baby. You tell me.
I think he can.
He's fixing it with 3 X's.
Yeah, I wish I was making any of that up.
Oh my
but
God, it's crazy.
That's actually what one of our listeners, Jordan, did for his first date. Now, he did that because of the TikTok Target trend that we talked about on our show, where you take someone to Target, you grab a bunch of random items off the shelves and figure out how to turn those things into a fun date night. And those were the items that they ended up with. Peas, paper towels, chocolate milk, a DVD of the Bob the Builder, and adult diapers.
Yeah, that was it.
I gotta say, man, I don't know if I would have picked the aisle with the adult diapers in it to even go down. You know? Yeah.
What else is in that aisle?
I know. How did you not hit the wine aisle
Right.
in this whole trip?
In retrospect, I would have picked different aisles, but I don't go to Target that much.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
It's his first time
Candle
playing the
aisle. I mean, even the towel aisle would have been better.
That's good.
Well, now his date Ariel is not calling him back after what was actually kind of a romantic attempt at a date.
But it was still a fun date. Like,
Yeah.
it sounded like the energy was great.
Yeah, so she should appreciate it was silly, but I don't know. Let's give her a call and try and figure out where her head is at. You ready to do this, Jordan?
Yeah, heck yeah.
Oh my God. I'm actually kind of excited to hear this.
Yeah, I'm rooting for you here. So let's dial the number. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Ariel?
Yes.
Hi, Ariel. My name's Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. How are you doing?
Fine.
Good.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's the most normal answer we've ever heard.
Yeah, but also a little bit of anger behind that, I hear.
What?
When a woman says fine. Anyway, the reason I'm calling is we're doing a segment called A Second Date. Have you ever heard of that before?
No. What is that?
So basically, that's where if you go out with someone and afterwards, if your date isn't calling you back, you can email our show and we'll reach out to them for you to ask them the reason why.
Okay.
Okay? And so recently you went out with a guy named Jordan.
Oh, uh-huh.
Oh. I
Yeah.
feel like we have to take some blame for the Target date that he told us about because he heard about it on our show.
Oh my gosh, he told you about it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He told us that you went to Target together. You ended up grabbing a bunch of random items, including frozen peas, chocolate milk, adult diapers.
Because he was like telling you when to stop.
He did tell you that?
Yeah, he told us the whole thing, and that you ended up going back to your place and using all those items and then watching Bob the Builder on your couch. He did want me to ask you how the episode of Bob the Builder ended that you kicked him out where he loses his tools.
Of course. I'm not going to talk about it. I didn't watch it.
Oh.
You turned it off. No.
So Jordan understands that it was a weird date, that it wasn't the most romantic thing, but he was just trying to roll with it. Can you maybe give him the benefit of the doubt there?
Well, okay. So, like, it was kind of funny at the time, you know, like, and in the beginning, it's a funny idea. It's like not a standard date, which I'm all for. But then once we're back at my place and we're like starting to implement everything, I figure out what's going on, and I'm kicking myself because I'm like, why didn't I see this earlier? He totally did this on purpose.
Whoa,
oh my gosh.
What?
Did what?
So, like, I'd be flapping, and, like, he would say stop, and we're in the frozen food section, you know, and, I look up where my arm is pointing, and I think I'm pointing at dessert, and he's like, oh, it's frozen peas.
Okay.
And then, like, going past toothpaste and mouthwash and, like, chapstick, you know, all these, like, romantic date kind of
things.
You think toothpaste and mouthwash is romantic?
Well, it could be set you up for a good makeout session.
Oh,
I see what
okay.
you're saying.
Exactly. So, like, this is what I'm thinking. And then we're past it, and we're in adult diapers, and I'm surrounded by them. Like, there's nothing else around me.
Wonder what she's gonna land on.
Yeah, and then, like, okay, adult diapers. This is, like, getting weird. But, again, you know, like, at that point, I'm still thinking, this is hilarious. We're going to, like, make it funny.
Yeah, you don't think that's his intent now?
Well, no, and here's the thing. So once we're back at my place and we're, like, getting it set up, I'm putting on a diaper and he's asking me to help with his. And I'm, like, helping him put on this diaper. It's a little weird. And then we're, like, settled into the couch and he's there with his mushy peas and his chocolate milk and he's watching Bob the Builder. I'm just looking over thinking, oh my gosh, I got roped into a date with an adult baby, and I'm just definitely not into it.
Time out.
I wouldn't call it timeout. That's
I'm doing you favors.
Ariel, this is Jordan.
Yeah, hold on, Jordan. I need to tell her, Ariel, Jordan's been on the other line listening, and he wants to talk to you.
Oh my God, what are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm trying to find out what went wrong with our date, and now I'm finding out what went wrong with our date. And you're thinking that I somehow have this evil genius plan to, like, get dressed up like a baby. Like, you were flapping your arms. Everything was randomly picked. Like,
But it wasn't random. It wasn't random. I swear to you, I was pointing at ice cream sandwiches, and you picked peas.
I don't know Target, okay? Like, I don't even go to Target very much.
Yeah, the only time he's gone, he was riding inside one of those little red cars. He couldn't see.
Oh, give him a break. I mean, can you understand why she would think that, though, Jordan?
Well, I understand that, okay, hey, yes, we are wearing adult diapers, but that was kind of the point, was that it was this random, fun date.
You just said that was the plan, to be wearing adult diapers. You just said it. You just said it. You picked all the like, little baby things.
And the plan was to be random and fun, and I don't have this like deep-seated thing where I want to wear adult diapers and eat peas around it.
No, but like, listen, you kept saying you didn't know what Bob the Builder was. How did you know the theme song? You knew that theme song.
It's a catchy theme song. After you hear it once or twice, then
I've never even heard it. I don't know what it is.
I know the Bob the Builder
Everyone
theme,
does.
I don't have kids.
Yeah, can he fix it? Yes, he can. I mean, that's it. Like,
No, you're saying it wrong, Brooke, but that's okay.
Bob the Builder.
Can he fix it?
Oh, whatever,
Yeah,
Jeffrey.
the
Okay,
tone
we're
was
not
all
talking
wrong, so
about.
there you go.
Okay, what I think what we're
I'm saying
saying.
it's true men know Bob the Builder. It's fine.
Sorry, sorry for Jeffrey's Bob the Builder flex over there.
Hey, it's Robert the Builder.
Yeah. But I actually honestly believe Jordan. I
Thank
think
you.
that he totally screwed up the date. And I think that, Jordan, maybe like the wine aisle and like a game of Twister may have been something you wanted to point at instead.
Yeah, if you're gonna cheat, he could have cheated a lot better.
But men are just terrible planners sometimes. I mean, not all men, but he is. Jordan is.
She's right. We are.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he actually looked kind of cute in that diaper.
No, Jeffrey.
No, it was not cute. And like all I'm doing, I'm sitting there thinking like, just wait until date number 2 happens and like it gets even weirder and he's sitting on my lap and I'm like spoon feeding him mashed bananas.
that is ridiculous. That would never happen. Like I have friends that listen to the show. Like me and my friends, like we're fans of the show. So there's people listening that I know that are going, "Oh, what the heck's wrong with Jordan right now?" And I'm like, "Wait, time out." But
well, it's okay, Jordan. You need to calm down. You are right about one thing. That date would never happen unless I ask her right now, Ariel, would you like to go out on one more day with Jordan? We pay for this.
No.
What do you say?
Stop it,
Who's
Jeffrey.
a good girl?
Meanwhile, I'm over here having PTSD.
No, come on. We'll throw in a Babies R Us gift card just for good measure.
He's joking. He's joking, Ariel. I think Jordan is a good guy. He put some effort in. It went wrong. Is there any way you can like erase the image of him in an adult diaper from your mind? Give him one more chance.
Please.
No, it is just too freaky for me.
We tried, Jordan.
ultimately, I think it was obvious I was just trying to have fun. It's not obvious that I was trying to be like an adult baby.
For the record.
Not convinced.
All right, Jordan. Well, man, I feel bad about how this ended, and we normally don't do this, but instead of paying for a second date, we'll offer to pay for that Bob the Builder set so you can find out finally how that episode finishes.
Closure.
Yeah, fine, I'll take it. I'm kind of curious how it ended anyway.
Can we build it? Yes, we can.
One of our listeners, Jordan, sent us an email asking for a second date.
Okay.
And I feel like we're kind of obligated to take his phone call.
Why?
Because he says he got his first date idea from listening to our show.
Oh, look it.
So in a way, it's kind of our fault he's getting ghosted right now.
Oh,
Now,
I thought it was a positive. I
well,
guess it's not.
I mean, he's not getting a call back from this woman.
Well.
But Jordan, did you take her to the cafeteria at the courthouse to interview criminals? Like Jose's segment, What You Doing at the Courthouse?
No.
Okay, what are you talking about
Dog
then?
shot collar question
Oh,
of
yeah.
the day.
Electrocute each other? That's kind of romantic.
Or did you shoot lasers at her for laser stories?
All good ideas, but the one I rolled with was the TikTok Target date.
Oh,
I
yeah.
forgot that I was supposed to go on with my husband, and we haven't gotten around to it yet.
Oh, yeah.
That sounded super fun, though.
It did.
Okay, well, to remind our listeners, if you didn't hear that, there was a TikTok trend for a date night activity where one person walks up and down the aisles at Target with their arms flapping up and down, and the other person walks behind them and randomly says stop. And then whatever item your arms are pointing at, you have to figure out how to include that into your date night.
And the idea is you're supposed to get your food, your entertainment, and then just something maybe weird. Or...
Mhm. So that's what you did, Jordan.
Yeah, that's exactly what we did. So I can start at the beginning.
That's a good place to start usually.
Yeah.
I like this, Jordan.
I want it to end.
Yeah.
What's the girl's name? Can we start there?
Yeah, Ariel. I met her on an app, and when I threw out the suggestion, so I got to give you guys a little bit of props because that seemed to be the thing that made her go for it. She seems down for it. Seemed kind of fun. I kind of liked it. So it seemed like it's something like not a traditional like just take you to coffee or something like
Right.
that.
Totally. It's really creative.
Well, I mean, Ariel's a woman, and this involves Target, so there's no way she's going to say no.
This is a bad precedent to set on
It
a
is.
first date because if you guys end up in a relationship, you're doing Target every weekend.
Every weekend,
Oh, yeah.
bro.
So how did the Target date go?
Well, we got the weirdest items. Like she's the one who was doing the flapping, so I don't know if she was trying to make it extra weird, but
What'd you get?
a 6-pack of paper towels, and that was like, okay, we could do something with that.
That's good no matter what.
Yeah, clean your apartment.
There you go.
Okay.
We got frozen peas,
That's not that bad.
Okay.
chocolate milk.
All
Ooh,
right.
yeah.
This sounds like
Sounds like one of my meals I'm feeding to my 3-year-old.
And this is where it may have went a little south, is we got adult diapers.
Oh,
no.
You have to use them on the date?
Yeah.
Please just eat the peas out of them. Don't,
Yeah.
don't do the other thing.
Did you
Okay.
incorporate everything?
Oh, yeah. There's still one more item. We got some entertainment to go along with it, which was Bob's Builders box set.
What did the cashier say as you're checking out with adult diapers and Bob's Builders?
And frozen peas.
She gave us the looks like this is a random set of items, but she didn't say anything, fortunately.
Yeah.
She's like, you're on drugs, aren't you?
Or they would maybe assume that you're a married couple and you have some kids at home that you're shopping for.
And some pelvic floor issues where you can't control your
Hey, no
urine.
judgment here. So what did Ariel think about all this stuff?
She thought it was as random and weird as I was, but she's like up for that stuff. You know, she has blue hair, which is kind of random, and
Really doesn't match her name, though. Very disappointing.
Yeah, I'm not sure it should be red.
Mhm.
I didn't think of that.
So what did you guys do?
so we did it at her place, and we mashed the peas. So we had a mashed pea dinner. It was
Ew.
It sounds like a terrible British dish.
Yeah, a little mint, a little mushy peas.
Okay.
And then so we cleaned up with the paper towels, obviously, easy one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, we sat on the couch and we had to deal with the adult diapers. So we decided to put on the adult diapers over the clothes.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Dude, I can picture you two sitting in adult diapers. Or I mean, were you laughing? What was the vibe?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's half laughing at the other person and half embarrassment that they're looking at you in an adult diaper.
Oh my god.
So you're
That's
so you're
great.
sitting on the couch at her apartment in adult diapers, sipping chocolate milk, and watching Bob the Builder.
Eating mushy peas.
I mean, I don't even think I have to ask. You guys definitely hooked up after that.
You would think, you're right, nailed it. And here's kind of what's prompting my call is she was like, hey, my roommate's coming home. This is going to look really weird. And
I'm sorry, that's really funny.
Did she ask you to take the diaper off?
She quick. Get out of here.
I thought it would be pretty memorable to walk away wearing the diaper, so I kept it on. But then when
Oh, my God. Why do you think she isn't calling you back, bro?
I mean, come on. You know why.
Yeah, like, I get it. The date was a little quirky, but she seemed to be a good sport about it. And then, so now she's, like, hasn't really been getting back to me. Yeah. And I'm kind of thinking, like, was it the adult diaper or like?
Yeah. I mean, I think I know. Even though I 1,000% endorse the Target date, and I want to do it myself.
Yeah.
It may have been too silly. Like you guys didn't get enough time to get to know each other.
There's not a lot of room for sex appeal when you're sitting in an adult diaper eating mashed up peas.
Speak for yourself, Brooke.
Yeah.
I am doing that when I go home this weekend.
I mean, did you feel chemistry with her at all, or was that just kind of impossible?
You'd be surprised how open you guys will be wearing an adult diaper when you.
I mean, I guess you can break the walls down.
Let's find out. We're going to play a song. We'll come back. We'll call Ariel for you.
Can you at least ask her how the episode ended when Bob the Builder lost his tools?
It's really been killing you, huh?
Can he fix it?
Second date update.
You know what they say about love. It can hit you any place, anytime.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Like-
that's what they say. It hasn't happened, so I don't believe them.
Oh,
But
buddy.
it could. You don't know. It could
Yeah,
happen outside the bathroom at an Applebee's.
I hope not.
It could happen inside the bathroom at an Applebee's.
Oh,
yeah.
See,
I don't know what's
now
better.
outside sounds better, doesn't it?
It does. You're right.
It could happen at a music festival that has a nearby Applebee's.
Why, Jeff?
Well, I'm just in my experience, love mostly happens within a 200-yard radius of an Applebee's location.
it's very-
Brooke, you would agree, right?
It's very close. Yeah.
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 Well-
I met my husband at a bar outside
Of an Applebee's.
I mean, it
You
was
see?
down the street, but not
Got
far.
it.
That's where love happens.
Yeah.
Well,
I think my parents too.
one of our listeners says she found love at a coffee shop right across the street from an Applebee's.
Oh, it's love.
She did not say that.
And did I just make that up? Possibly, but we may never know.
It's a sizzler.
The only way to find out for sure is to ask her. So, Jordan, did you find love in, outside, or near an Applebee's?
I mean, I guess there is technically an Applebee's in the vicinity.
Hey, oh my God. You knew.
It's the secret that no dating expert knows.
Neighborhood bar and grill. Who knew?
Yeah. Tell me more about this love that you found near the Applebee's. Who's this guy that you met?
Well, I don't know yet if it's love.
Oh.
Okay, that's good.
I'm hoping. He's really cute. Okay, so basically, I'm a creature of habit. I'm one of these people that has the same routine every morning. I go to the same Starbucks, same order and all this.
Okay.
And there's this really cute guy that was there almost every time I went in there.
Uh-huh.
And I would try not to let him catch me staring at him, but I didn't really have the guts to talk to him.
I mean, but that's cute though. Like you get so excited going into if you know the guy's gonna be there, maybe, and then he's there, and then your heart starts beating.
Even if you're not talking to them,
Totally.
it's like,
You're like,
oh, they're here.
So, were you able to actually meet him?
What ended up happening was I was there just a few minutes earlier than usual one day, and instead of being in my normal spot when he walked in, I was still waiting to get my drink, and they called out my name, Jordan, and I went up to get my drink, and he went up and grabbed it also. And at first I was like, this is actually really embarrassing because, I've had a crush on this guy for ages, but when he touched my cup, the first thing I did was go, excuse me, that's mine.
Get your mitts off my cup of joe.
Back off, jerk.
So it's like, as cute as he is, I immediately went into survival mode. I was like, I need that.
Oh,
Yeah, that's true. Do not get in between a woman and her morning coffee.
You lunged at him.
Okay, so what happened?
Yeah, why did he take your cup?
It turns out his name is also Jordan because he was like, this is mine. And I was like, hello. They said Jordan. And he was like, my name's Jordan. And then it was like, oh, my God, we're the Jordans.
Oh my God, which would be so cute if you were a couple.
That is kind of cute.
Cute and confusing,
Yeah, I felt like it was destiny. So we ended up having our coffees together that morning.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
He forgave me for being rude. And it went really well. So I actually ended up inviting him over because when we had been having coffee, I was showing him pictures in my phone of my dog, and he's really into dogs. So I was like, okay, I'll use this as like a bridge, because I figured that would be a signal to him that I was interested.
Dude, I gotta say, props on that move. Like, I mean, it takes a lot of courage to do that. Good on you.
Right? I mean, it's kind of ballsy, right? I'm like, come over to my place. So
Yeah, he'd probably come without the dog, though, right?
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Yeah, but you need an excuse.
I feel like the dog was my way of saying we're not going to get naked.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's what that means?
Just a platonic hangout. So what happened?
Okay, so everything's going great. He loves my dog. My dog loves him, which is a good sign because my dog's a really good judge of character.
Yeah.
And we're just kind of chilling and watching TV and talking. It's really natural. And then all of a sudden he was like, oh, I got to get going. And he looked kind of like, I don't really know what's his, he looked tense, I guess, sort of strained. I don't know if something happened.
Did he check his phone or something? And
No, he just said he had to go. And he left in a really big hurry. And I was kind of shocked. So I didn't really ask. I just kind of froze up. And then he was gone,
Were there any awkward moments leading up to that?
No, not really. Everything seemed like it was totally fine. It was kind of out of the blue, and I could see on his face that something was definitely wrong.
Okay.
And since then, I of course still go in every morning and get my coffee, and I have not seen him.
So not only did he leave, but he's obviously not interested in you.
That's weird.
It's really weird, right? Because I'm like, what did I do? Like, did he see a book on my bookshelf or something? Like, what's the problem?
Do you have
weird books?
Do you have Witchcraft 101 up there? Because sometimes
I
that
have some weird books, but you would only know they were weird if you had already read them yourself. So
Right.
Okay.
I can
So,
barely read.
Well,
have you tried to call him?
I've texted him a few times, and he hasn't returned. And I don't really want to pressure him because I very well may run into him again. And I don't want it to be like, I'm not mad at the guy. I'm kind of concerned, and I'm definitely confused.
Okay. Well, last question before we go. How close is your apartment to an Applebee's?
Jeffrey, it's done.
I'm just saying. It could be playing into this a little bit. If you're not close enough, you might need to move.
It's like a Bermuda Triangle. I need to triangulate my apartment between Applebee's.
There you go. Yes.
You'll always be in the neighborhood.
That's called the
then.
love spot. All right. So we're going to play a song. We'll come back, and then we'll call Jordan from you, and we'll try and get you your second date update. All right, Jordan?
Thank you so much.
All right, hold on. If you're just tuning in for the second date update, one of our listeners, Jordan, recently met a guy at a coffee shop. She's seen him there several times during her morning routine. Always thought he was cute, but she never had the courage to actually go up and talk to him until fate intervened.
Oh my gosh.
It was when the barista called out her name one morning and said, Jordan. They both went to grab the cup at the same time. And turns out his name is also Jordan.
Yeah!
And that little encounter led to a date where they had their coffees together. They went back to her apartment to meet her dog, who may also be named Jordan. We didn't ask. Not sure about that. But after a while, Jordan, the guy, started acting a little bit strange and said he had to get going. So, Jordan, you ready for us to call the other Jordan?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Oh my God. I just realized that when we both get you on the phone at the same time, this is going to be really confusing.
Yeah.
So true.
Well, hopefully his voice doesn't sound like yours, because that'll really throw us off.
Yeah,
We'll
for
never
real.
know.
For
It's like,
real.
"Oh, this is Jordan."
Oh my God. You have a lot on the line, I feel like, because you put a lot out there. Like, you were very vulnerable in asking him to, like, come to your house and hang out. And, like, for him to just leave. Okay, I'm making it bad, aren't I?
No.
Doing too much
No,
pressure.
I agree with you.
Okay.
As soon as you introduce a guy to your dog, like, that's a big step.
It is.
It's a family member. It technically is.
You should really introduce people to your dog right away, because if your dog doesn't like someone, there's no point wasting any more time on them.
I agree.
That's a good point.
They're really good judges.
All right, well, let's call the other Jordan, and we'll try and get you your second date update. You ready?
Yeah, okay, let's do this.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Jordan?
Yes. Who is this?
Hi, Jordan. My name's Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. Did I like win a prize or something? What is up?
Kind of.
Yeah, well, maybe in a way. We're doing a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out with somebody and afterwards, if that person's not calling you back, you can email us and we'll call that person for you to try and figure out the reason why.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, but why are you calling me?
Well, we got an email from a woman about you recently, and she shares the same name as you do. You know what I'm talking about?
Figured it out. You know your name.
He's like, I'm actually dating 3 Jordans.
Can you
right now.
can you guess who it might be?
Yeah, you know what? I think I know who you're talking about, but we could probably say it this time. You could just tell her I'm not interested.
What?
Oh, why do you say that?
I'm not trying to like be a jerk here, but she's just not an honest person.
Really?
I mean,
She seems
it doesn't.
so nice and
I know.
genuine.
And
When
it
we
doesn't-
spoke to her, she came across pretty genuine to us.
Well, and the other thing is like you guys met in a coffee shop and hung out for like an hour. Like, how much can you lie in that amount of time? It's not even like she could catfish you or anything.
Okay, so she told you about the coffee shop, whatever. Did she tell you, like, she invited me back to her place
Yeah.
to come meet her dog?
Right? And she did mention that after you were hanging out for a while, your behavior changed a little bit, but she wasn't sure why.
Yeah, my behavior probably changed a lot because I just kind of bounced.
Yeah. What happened?
So we're hanging out, and I saw her keychain on the counter, and I couldn't help but notice that it was one of those, like, keychains, like, with a name on it.
Okay.
So I'm, like, expecting, okay, going to say Jordan on it, and it didn't. It said Monica.
Okay.
You know, so I was like, all right, that's a little weird. You have a keychain with somebody else's name on it, but I'm not going to, like, blow up over that.
Right.
So when she went to the bathroom, she had like a stack of mail on the counter. I wasn't like going to go through with like all her mail and stuff, but like, you know, I saw the names right on it and it said Monica. So I flipped to the next one and it also said Monica. So like the chick's name is not Jordan. Her name is Monica.
What? Are you sure she doesn't have like a roommate or something? Like
Yeah.
it could be somebody else on the bills
Or she changed her name.
Or she lived.
As far as I know, she lived by herself, I mean, with her dog. But honestly, I think she made this whole Jordan thing up. I think she knew my name was Jordan because, I don't know, she's some, like, stalker. Like, she knew my name was Jordan. She made up this whole thing so we'd have, like, this meet cute. And, like, I don't need that kind of crazy
Those
in my
are
life.
big allegations.
Well,
Yeah.
she does go to the same coffee shop as you every day. Maybe she has noticed before.
She just used it as a way to flirt. What's wrong with that?
It's lying.
You guys, I still think it's her name. I think that there's like some other Monica. I think we're jumping to conclusions.
I think if she wanted to use that as, like, our cute meeting thing, but look, like, don't go through our whole conversation and then get back to your place and not tell me
Well, Jordan,
your real name is Monica.
I can tell you're all worked up, and I know that you think what you think, but maybe there's an explanation or a reasoning behind this. And I think we can actually get an explanation right now because I need to tell you Jordan or possibly Monica is actually on the other line listening.
Someone's on the
So Jordan, Monica, are you there?
Jamonica.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh my God.
You guys didn't tell me she's on the phone.
Sorry about that.
Well, I think I did just tell you that she was on the phone.
It's our
It just came out a little bit later than I probably should have. Sorry about that.
Yeah, great. Tons of honest people around here. I'm doing awesome.
Oh, don't act like that, Jordan.
He brings up a good point, but yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
But
Jordan.
female Jordan.
I'm not a liar, I promise, and I'm not a stalker either.
So that's usually not very comforting. Like you need something else to back that up.
Yeah. So what is the deal? What is the deal then?
Is your name Jordan or not?
No, my name is legally Monica.
Okay.
God, it's hard to explain, you guys. It's
what?
Okay.
Look, I'm a very shy person, you know, and Monica had a crush on this guy for a long time and was too shy to talk to him. And then I had this idea of how I could meet him. And you know what? It was awesome. And he talked to me and he listened to me and it was great. And I got confidence, you know? So I started actually going by Jordan because it was like I got to be somebody else.
Were you trying to go by Jordan before we met, or did you just start doing this since you found out it was my name?
Good question.
No, it was literally like spur of the moment. Like I sat there that morning, and when you came in, I thought, oh my gosh, I could just tell them my name is Jordan, and then I'd have a reason to talk to him. And then after we talked, it was so nice for me. Like I don't ever approach strangers, and and nobody really ever approaches me, you know? I'm very shy, and I keep to myself. So it was like so different for me to talk to a stranger, and it went so well. And honestly, it's really changed my life for the better because now I'm not so shy, and now I'm not so scared to talk to strangers.
So wait, you're going by Jordan all the time then?
Yeah, I changed my name at work, and I got to tell you, people are treating me differently.
Okay.
Jordan, the man Jordan, how does this make you feel hearing all this?
I'm happy for you that things seem to be going better and like you're finding this new lease on life, but like you didn't need to take my name to change, I don't know, like your attitude about things. I'm still kind of weirded out.
Yeah, but Jordan, male Jordan,
Yeah.
I told you this was going to be weird. I mean, you're already a confident person, so like it's easy for you to say that.
Yeah, but it's not because my name's Jordan. Like,
Right, it could be for whatever reasons you're confident, but like
I don't know. Now I'm starting to think maybe there's something to the name Jordan.
I'm just saying.
I'm kind of wanting to change my name to Jordan right now.
All I'm saying is I think confidence is like a fake it till you make it type of situation. And if a name change is what gets you to the next level of having a little bit more, I mean.
Of all the names, Jordan?
You don't
I'm
like
just
that
saying. What about Alexis?
You guys, it's not like I was like, oh, I'm going to change my name to Jordan. Everything will be different. It was literally like, oh, my God, I'm just going to tell the Starbucks lady my name is Jordan so I can talk to this cute guy. And then it was like a new world opened up to me. And I thought, you know what? I like being Jordan better than I like being Monica.
Oh, you turned to leave. Okay. I think it started as kind of a weird thing, and now it's changed your life, so I don't know how to feel.
Wow, Jose, spoken like a true Jordan there.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Well, I think it's time for me to ask, how do I do this? Well, I guess male Jordan, would you be interested in going out on another date with female Jordan? We will pay for it.
I'm going to be honest. I think if the truth had come out when we got back to your house, I think maybe I might have laughed at it and kind of thought it was cute. But, like, I think since I found out on my own, I'm sorry. I just, like, honesty's big with me, and I don't think I can do it.
Oh, come on.
dude.
She's shy. Like, what was she supposed to do? Like, oh, I stalked you at the coffee shop and figured out your name and pretended my name was that. You wouldn't have liked that.
She could have said
Yeah,
that.
and besides, that was Monica that was acting weird. Jordan now is
Thank you,
cool.
Jeffrey. Go out with her. Give her one more chance.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I'm not changing my mind on it.
Oh, tried.
Well, Jordan, female Jordan, I'm sorry about that. No second date.
Honestly, it's okay. Like, I'm glad that I know what happened, and I think he definitely misinterpreted the situation, but you know what? Like, that's life. He didn't understand. He didn't know me before. He's only spent 1 hour with me.
Look at the new Jordan.
Oh, my
Oh my gosh.
Figured it out. She's
Yeah.
confident. She's
Dude,
moving on.
that's right, Jordan. You do you.
go,
okay?
girl.
Yeah, I am.
For that, I did not mean to say I love her.
Yeah,
Well,
we got it. We got it.
That's
Don't
how
worry.
love works sometimes. And
Yeah.
love's a cold thing, you know?
No. I meant to say, like, you have a great sense of humor. And what came out was, I love you.
Yeah. Joseph accidentally did say, I love you. Maybe not like I painted the picture earlier, but he did let that out, and he thinks that's why he's not getting a call back. So we're about to call Stephanie, the girl he went on a date with, and find out if that was what did him in.
I do think where you went wrong isn't the accidental I love you. It's the never backtracking from it because you tried to just skip over it and move on, and you've never brought it up.
I was worried of putting my foot in my mouth further and digging a deeper hole.
Yeah.
Okay, but I think now we have to tell her, like, that's not what you meant, right?
I think so, yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can figure it out. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Stephanie, please?
This is Stephanie.
Hey, Stephanie, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Hello?
Hello. Hi, Stephanie.
What's up? How are you?
What is Brooke and Jubal?
It's a radio show. It's called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm calling you today because we have a listener who sent us an email asking if we could get you on the phone.
What?
Yep. His name is Joseph. And Joseph.
No.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
His name's Joseph, and you guys went on a date a little while ago.
Yes.
Yeah. So Joseph emailed us because he says that it's obvious after your date that you don't want to see him again.
Yeah. It's all true.
Oh my God! Did you like Joseph?
I mean, made me feel really pretty. Went to a little farmer's market, which was cute. But then, like, pretty much out of nowhere, he was like, I love you.
Yeah, he told us that. That sounds like it was a super awkward moment.
Yeah, I don't know. Just the rest of the date was really tense, awkward.
Was it because you love him too?
No. Oh my God, no.
He said he meant it like, I mean, you've been in that moment where you're like laughing. You're like, oh my God, I love you. Like, you're so funny.
Yeah.
Like, that's how he meant it.
Like, I love you, man.
At the time, I didn't really. He was so upset. Like, he honestly started like muttering to himself. And it was so sad. I don't know.
Wait,
and then
like after he said I love you, he started talking to himself?
he was just like, "Come on, Joseph." I don't know. It was fine. But then the next day, he texted me and he said that the date was really nice, which was great. And then, he told me that he brought up that he was between jobs.
Yeah, he said he told you that actually while you guys were out.
Yeah, and I didn't really mind because I know that stuff happens, but he told me that things got really tough. And then he texted me asking if he could move in.
What?
Move in?
You want-
Whoa, wait a minute.
So he told us that he said I love you on accident, but he asked you to move in and he was serious about that?
100%. I think he thought we had some sort of special connection.
Oh my gosh.
I think he was like tired of couch surfing, and this was it.
He did not tell us any of this.
Yeah.
Great. But you can understand why I wouldn't want to go out with him, right?
Did you even respond to him after he asked to move in?
No.
Oh, I wouldn't either. That's crazy.
Here we are.
So, yeah, I was guessing you said no since we're calling you for a second date.
Yeah, I don't think I'm a bad person. I just don't need like another roommate.
Oh my God. And I don't even believe him when he said that he was joking when I said I love you. Now I think that he was like really serious.
I don't know, he like loved my hair, and it was just a little creepy. Now that I think about it, it was just like so into me.
Did he give you a reason why he wanted to move in?
Well, yeah, he was telling me about how he's like in between jobs and he's having a really hard time finding another one. But it's like if he's already been unemployed for so many months, like how long will he need to live with me?
Well, we can find it out right now because he's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What do you mean?
I mean, he's listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you, maybe about moving in again. I don't know.
Well, I'm not going to say anything different.
Okay. But he is here. I think he's still listening. Joseph, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Joseph!
You didn't tell us that you asked her to move in.
Yeah, like that's
No,
it.
I did not.
Why would you
I did
do
not.
that?
I texted her like, "How is she doing?" And she was like, "Oh, fine. How are you?" And I said, "Oh, looking. Kind of need a place to stay for a few days."
So you asked her
Which doesn't
to.
mean I'm moving in, and she wasn't the only person who got that text.
What?
I mean, you asked me to move in. It kind of sounds like you want to move in with me.
I mean, I guess I see how you could jump to that conclusion, but maybe you should have sought clarification before you did.
Dude, our date even wasn't that good. I don't know. It's like don't ask a girl to move in after one date.
Stop saying I asked to move in. I didn't.
Wait,
You
and then
sound
you just
upset, Joseph.
Yeah, and you just blamed her. Like, well, you should have asked for clarification. I think you're the one in the wrong here, Joseph.
Whatever. Look, the point is I didn't want to move in with her, and I found a place to stay with somebody else that I used to date, and I slept on the couch, and we didn't have sex. And
Why are you
Thanks for
throwing
explaining
that
all
out
that.
there? No need to say that. I mean, you guys went on one bad date.
Yeah, why are you talking about other girlfriends right now?
I mean, I just don't understand why you're making such a big deal about just putting feelers out to see if maybe I could crash there for a few days.
Maybe because you'd gone on one date with her and it didn't even go that well. I don't know.
What do you mean it didn't go well? It went great. She said she had a good time. I had a really good time. Everybody had a good time. So I don't understand.
Yeah, so why wouldn't you be living together?
Yeah, Joseph, you already told me that you loved me, and then the next day you asked to move in. It's just too weird for me. I'm sorry.
But it's just 2 times when I meant one thing and you took it as meaning something else.
What did you mean if you didn't mean I love you?
I meant like, oh, I love you. Like, I love the way you just told that joke that was funny and matched my sense of humor.
And then you were quiet for like half an hour after that.
I got nervous. I knew I had said
So
something
weird.
wrong. I knew that I confused, and then I was Okay, I don't know.
Wait, Joseph, are you even going out with people to like date them, or are you just looking for random places to stay?
This was not that. I didn't date her just because I wanted someplace to stay. And yes, like I've been in this situation before, so I have places that I can stay. Like it's not a big deal. I'm just waiting for the right job so that it has the flexibility so I can do my music and whatever.
So you can do your music.
I don't know. Just the more I think about it, like you put so much effort into that date, and then you said I love you, and then you asked me to move in. It just doesn't seem like you care about me so much as you care about my couch and having a free place to crash.
All right. So I understand how you could, from all that, make that conclusion. And I just think that if you still want to consider that we could go out again, and it might not be a bad thing for you if I stayed with you. I cook, I clean, I'm a good person to have around, and I'm not dead weight.
Wait, you just told me you're staying with an ex-girlfriend. Are you seriously asking me to move in again?
First, she's not my ex-girlfriend. We just dated once, and then that's it.
Oh my God, you called her your girlfriend.
And I'm not asking to move in with you. I'm saying that it might be beneficial to you if I did for a little while.
Beneficial to you, Stephanie.
Oh my God.
What do you think, Stephanie?
Insane.
Would you like to go on a second date with Joseph? We will pay for it. New roommate. He does the dishes. Do you do laundry, Joseph?
Yeah, and I know how to separate everything.
I will say a good
Wow.
roommate is hard to come by, one that pulls their own weight.
What do you think, Stephanie? Will you go on a second date with Joseph? We'll pay for it.
No, I've got roommates. No, thank you.
Yeah, that is not shocking.
Don't go anymore, huh?
Oh.
Do your roommates want to go on a date?
I hope you're joking right now.
I don't think he is.
Yeah, I don't feel so.
Forget about it. It wasn't going to work anyway.
Yeah.
It's all right.
The spark wasn't there.
You got a couch to sleep on anyway. I'm sorry, Joseph. No second date for you.
man.
No place to crash.
That's okay. I'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
sure the
God loves me and God loves you too.
The person
Thanks.
listening that's the most sad to this is the person he's living with currently. She thought he was finally going to leave.
Dating can be very expensive. That's why you shouldn't do it.
No, that's
But
not true.
If you have to date, you should find a way to do it spending as little money as possible. And that's what Joseph did, who's on the phone for a second date today. His email said that he found some awesome cheap date ideas because he didn't want to spend a bunch of cash on a first date.
That's great.
And it sounds like it worked okay, except he's not getting a call back. What's up, Joseph? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
All right.
Pretty good. So you came up with a bunch of cheap date ideas?
Yeah, I'm kind of between jobs right now, so I'm just trying to save up money, because bills still happen.
I think that's fantastic. You don't need a lot of money to woo a woman at all.
Well, I mean, I think it helps, but I got to get the job first.
I mean, it's never a bad thing necessarily. Well, what's the name of the girl that you want to call today?
Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Okay.
And where'd you meet her?
Well, I didn't delete my dating app just because I'm not working, and so she sent me a message, and she was really pretty, and I liked the way her hair framed her face, so I took a chance. And
Oh, well,
So you like the way the hair framed her face.
yeah, it really makes her eyes pop. She's got these pretty blue eyes.
I've just never heard that
You
before.
are so cute. Or a hairstylist. I'm not sure which.
Yeah.
Nothing against hairstylists, but I'm not that.
Okay.
But you noticed that her hair framed her face nicely.
hair framing, girl.
Was that your opening line?
I'd go for it, man.
Well, I'm sure I brought that up, yeah.
I think it's fantastic. So, I mean, what was your cheap date idea?
Well, I Googled, free and cheap dates, and as I read the things that came up, I decided to combine a few of them to make, one cool date.
Okay.
So I invited her to, walk around this neighborhood, right? But not, some place that has a bunch of shops and places she might want to go and spend money, but, houses, pretty houses and stuff.
Wait, you like a residential neighborhood?
Totally, rich people's yards and their houses.
Okay.
So you
like doing Christmas
walked around
lights without the
basically
lights.
casing rich people's homes in case you ever wanted to rob them later.
Yeah, we would try car door handles, see if they were open, and see what was inside. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, why not?
I'm kidding. We didn't do that.
Did she seem to enjoy that?
I thought she was having a great time. She was smiling a lot and laughing at it, but I could feel like she was holding back her laughter because she didn't want to be too excited. I don't know, but we had a really good time.
Wait. So the date was walking around rich people's houses?
No, that was just the first part.
Okay.
Because it just so happened that at the end of the neighborhood walk we came upon this park where there was a free concert.
Nice.
And so we listened to these old ladies were saying, I mean, they were probably professionals at some point, but they weren't like famous or anything.
You watched old people sing in a park.
Yeah, and it was mostly old people around or like families with some kids, and it was pretty cool.
Okay.
And like nothing was by accident. You know, I planned all of this. I knew exactly when to start walking through the neighborhood and when we would finish so that the concert would be starting up. And I obviously acted like I didn't know. But I knew.
Oh, wow. A concert?
Seems like
Who
a
knew?
cheap free date is a lot more effort and planning than one where you just spend money and go out to eat.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, it was like a work of art, just a free work of art.
It sounds like a lovely date.
I thought so.
Did you guys do anything else, or was that the whole date?
No. Well, then there was a farmer's market at the park.
Oh,
Awesome.
Like one of those pop-up ones?
It's famous for having free samples.
Nice.
Okay.
So we just made the tour of the farmer's market and got like a couple plates full of appetizers.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Free everything.
Never thought of that.
Yeah, I mean, it couldn't have been a better free date. She couldn't have asked for more.
Sounds
All
like
right.
it.
Well, why do you think she's not calling you back then?
I don't know. This is what I think it is. She said something. I don't even remember what she said because but it was something that made me laugh. And I said, I love you.
What?
No.
Wait, hold up. I thought this whole time we were harping on the free date because that's why you thought she wasn't calling you back. Not that you dropped the
Oh
L-bomb.
my gosh.
But I didn't mean it like that. I was just like, it just like came out of me because I was enjoying her personality and her sense of humor.
Oh my
Yeah.
God!
It's
What
like,
did you do? Were you backpedaling like crazy?
No, because it sort of like ended the conversation.
Oh no!
Yeah. Usually it does if you're on a first date and you tell somebody you love them. It's usually a
She
shock.
didn't say anything about it, or she didn't like show any facial reaction, but we just kind of moved on.
Oh my God!
I wanted to say something, but I didn't want to. Also, I want to offend her, like make her feel bad, like. Oh, just kidding. I actually don't have affection for you because I did, but it was I wouldn't have said I love you.
Oh,
Okay.
that is
Probably
obvious.
it.
Like, what else could it be? That has to
Yeah.
be it, right?
I would hope not, but that's all I can think of.
Did you ever recover from it, or how'd everything end?
The rest of the day was okay. It was great up until that point. There was effort made after that, clearly, but it wasn't the same.
Right.
Okay, and
Oh,
you haven't heard from her since your date?
We've texted a little bit, but it looks like it's not going anywhere.
And you haven't brought up the "I love you" moment at all.
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Oh man.
Okay.
Tell her again and just tell her that you meant it.
Yeah, double down.
All right, well, we'll play a
Maybe
song,
later.
come back. The guy on the phone for a second date today says he met the girl he wants to call at a charity auction. I think charity auctions are actually a great place to meet people because it's a room full of givers. And I like any function that's full of a bunch of givers and just one person receiving. So I think that's a great place to meet people.
Okay.
I'm down with that. What's up, Josh? How are you?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Good.
You giver?
Yeah, indeed.
Indeed. Did you notice the girl that you ended up going on a date with when you're at the auction?
Actually, no. So, charity auction, good for a good cause. I found a piece of art that I really liked, and I got into a bidding war with somebody over it, and eventually I won.
Nice. That can be exciting.
I know, it felt pretty good. And then when I went up to pay for it, this beautiful woman out of nowhere comes up to me and says that she was the one bidding for it that I beat.
Oh, okay. And then you rubbed it in her face and left.
Yes, that's exactly what I did. First, I was a little taken aback because she was very striking. And then she offered to buy the piece of art from me. But I said that was not going to happen. But how about instead I take you out on a date?
Okay.
Wow,
Wait,
okay.
a date in exchange for the piece of art?
No. So she doesn't get the piece of art.
You're like, no, keeping that.
But, if all things worked out, she could see it.
Yeah, maybe
Oh.
it could be hanging on your bedroom ceiling someday and you both could be staring at it.
Sure. That's a possibility. But she agreed. She was a little taken aback by my forwardness, but, smiled and agreed. And then we went on a date.
What's her name, by the way?
Camden.
Camden.
Oh.
All right. And how was the date with her? Would you just talk about the painting the whole time? Or did you guys haggle over the painting the entire time?
No, we did talk about the painting, but we talked about other art that we both really appreciated. Just like it felt, when you talk to somebody it's like the first time, but you felt like you've known them your whole life.
Totally.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like.
That's an amazing feeling.
Yeah, I haven't felt that often, and it was really nice. and really enjoyable.
And it sounds like you guys have a ton of common interests. I mean, obviously, you're both charity-driven people. You like the same style of art.
We do. But one of the things we differed on, she's a big fan of this Pinot that she wanted to order with dinner. I was not the biggest fan.
Oh, a wine fight.
That's probably why she's not calling you back. You know, if you disagreed on wine, that's it. It's all over.
By the way, you guys sound like the two richest people going out. Like, we like the same art, but the wine is not going to work. Yes.
Well, I'm not that rich. I mean, I'm okay. I'm okay. But I'm not. I wouldn't consider myself rich. Some people were throwing down tons of money at this charity auction, which is great. But it's like, wow, that's much more rich for me. I couldn't handle that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, how did the rest of the date go?
I thought pretty well. We went home because we walked back to her place because it was pretty close by. We had some more wine, and then I stayed the night.
Oh, so it
That
really
sounds like
well.
a successful date.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Did you guys hook up?
Yes, we did.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
That was your respectful way of saying it. I stayed the night.
What was it like the next morning?
That's the thing. When we woke up, like, her demeanor completely changed. She basically, like, rushed me out of the house. She kept going on like she was late for something. She had to go, which I understand. Like, I've been late for things before. You know, I kind of get freaked out and frantic. And like, I gotta get there as soon as possible. But like, all the friendliness and the warmth she had the night before, like, just disappeared. Good. Like, I wasn't trying to slow her down or anything like that. Like, I got my stuff. I got out of there.
Maybe she was just trying to sleep with you in hopes she would get that painting. And then you didn't give it to her, and she's like, get out.
That's not crazy.
That was one of the things I thought of, but she doesn't seem like that shallow of a person.
Did you do anything weird or that would have upset her in the night?
I don't think so.
You didn't, like, use her toothbrush or something?
No.
Okay.
She had a guest toothbrush. It was very nice. But no, I didn't do anything creepy or weird or untoward.
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's what she wanted.
Do you think I should have done more weird stuff with her?
Oh, yeah. Go as freaky as you want on date one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. All out kinky.
Then you know.
Oh, my gosh.
Like, you don't want to try stuff later on after you guys already have too many feelings involved.
Don't listen to their advice.
Yeah, no, I've never done that before, so
Okay.
I wouldn't even know how to push that envelope.
Uh-huh.
Have you guys really talked at all since you guys hooked up?
I'm not really. No, I sent her 3 texts, kind of, keeping it friendly and warm. Like, had a good time, love to hang out again. But like, she's only written back, thanks.
Ooh, that's cold.
Yeah, that's a bad review probably for how things went that night.
Not even a thank you.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Well, play a song, then come back and call her and get your second date, okay?
Cool. Thank you.
All right, hang on. If you're just tuning in to today's second date, Josh is on the phone and he wants to call a girl named Camden. They actually met at a charity art auction. They were bidding on the same painting. He ended up winning it, but that struck up a conversation and they went to dinner and actually ended up hooking up. But the next morning, she rushed him out of her place and he hasn't been able to talk to her since. Hey, Josh?
Yep.
Have you seen that painting in the last couple days?
Yes, I have.
Are you sure? Because maybe the reason she's not calling you back is because she's actually an international art thief. And while you were making passionate love to her and you guys were both making eye contact, she was scanning your retinas so she could use it to get through the security at your place to steal your beloved painting.
Yes, my front door, all the security I got.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good theory, huh? Good theory.
you got a sophisticated security system around your house, don't you?
You guys should probably know this. I bought the painting for $80.
Okay.
I didn't say she was like a high budget
Yeah.
art thief.
It's either art thief or you were just really bad in bed is more my guess.
Yeah, for your sake, I hope it is art thief. All right. I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can figure out why she's not calling you back, okay?
Great, thank you.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, I was looking for Camden.
this is Camden.
Camden, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Oh. Okay,
How are you? How are you doing today?
I'm fine. You're a radio show?
I am a person
Mm-hmm.
who has feelings and hair. I'm not a radio show,
I can confirm he has
but
hair.
I do work on a radio show. Yes.
Okay, why are you calling me?
Well, I'm calling you today because we do a segment on our show called The Second Date. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Okay. Well, it's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up blowing them off after, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out why. And you recently met a dude named Josh at a charity auction.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And Josh
yeah.
sent us an email. He told us about the evening you hung out. Not all the details, although if you're down to share all the details, I'd love to know. But he told us about hanging out with you, and he says that, the next morning after you guys hooked up and everything, you rushed him out of the house and haven't talked to him since, and he's wondering why.
Oh, my God. He seriously called you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Should it be obvious to him why you're not calling him back?
You'd think, but I don't know. You don't really know people, I guess, until you've spent the night with them, and then you learn a lot, and it was just bad, and I don't know. That's such a good question if he knows why. I don't want to talk to him anymore, and if he doesn't, that's almost scarier than if he did.
Okay.
Whoa.
So do you mind telling us then? Because if he doesn't know, he should probably know, right?
I mean, it's so personal, but I just don't. He did something that even if we had been like married for decades is something I would still not do myself, and I would sure hope whoever I was with wouldn't do it either.
Wait, he did it when you guys were in the throes of passion?
No, it was after we were together.
What did he do?
God, it's so gross.
Really?
He went into the bathroom after we were done, and he didn't close the door.
What?
Like, he was just in there, like, doing his business. Like, and we're not talking number one, okay? We're talking
Wait, he sat down for a toozy with the door open?
He most definitely did.
Ew.
And I could hear and see and, yes, smell everything that was happening. Totally disgusting. I've just met this person, and we were on, like, a first date, first staying the night moment.
Yeah.
And he immediately reverts to this behavior. So just absolutely the most unromantic, gross thing. And then it got worse because he did not wash his hands afterwards. And I know.
Did you tell him to get back into that bathroom? Go back to that sink right now.
You just wiped.
I was shocked. And I know he didn't wash his hands because I was just like, from my bed, I can see my bathroom.
Oh, that's disgusting.
That might be worse than the
I'm gonna
actual act.
You don't even do that when you're married, okay? We keep the door shut during that business.
I would hope not. And then he wanted to cuddle with me. Like, he wanted to touch me with his bacteria-laden hands.
Get away, poop fingers.
Is that when you rushed him out of the house?
Well, you know what? I feel like I was actually pretty kind that I didn't just, like, leap out of bed and say, get out right now. Like, I let him stay, but I mean, God, I felt like I was just sleeping next to some giant animal or something, and I just I couldn't wait for him to leave the next day. I told him that I was running late for something and just got him out of there as fast as I could.
He could have just forgot to wash his hands.
I have been drunk and remembered to wash my hands. Like, this is a habit.
Yeah, and either way, I mean, the hand washing aside, too, to do that with the door open when you guys just met. I know some couples out there are like, we're so close, we do it on each other. That's how close we are. But for a lot of people, that's one thing you should hide from each other, Close the door when you go to the bathroom.
Little privacy.
I mean, it's not like he's a horrible human being or something. I mean, it's just, I don't know how
Thank you, Camden. I appreciate you telling me I'm not a horrible person. After all that, I kind of feel like it. Wow.
Who is this?
Oh, Camden, that's Josh.
Hi.
He's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
I'm an animal?
Are you kidding me? He's been on the phone this whole time?
Yeah, he has. Apparently, he couldn't wait until we brought him into the conversation either.
But this,
oh my God.
Don't feel bad. This is stuff that he needs to learn about, Camden.
Oh my
God. It's not that
God.
big of a deal.
Whoa.
It's completely
not
natural.
It's what?
Everyone goes to the bathroom. We're intimate with each other.
Josh, I didn't say
That's
you
as
couldn't go to the
intimate as it
bathroom.
gets.
I don't need to witness it. And the whole, what's with the not washing your hands?
My hands weren't dirty.
What?
What?
Did you not wipe?
No, I wipe. I mean, I know how to wipe myself and not get my hands dirty while doing it. There's a barrier there.
Josh, I thought for sure you were going to come on this phone and apologize profusely and say, oh my God, I forgot, or oh my God, I realized once I was already halfway through it that I hadn't shut the door and I didn't know what to do. Like,
okay, well, no, I do apologize if Camden, you felt, kind of bombarded by that and were disgusted by that. I am sorry that you felt that way. That was the way I was raised. My family, we all, everyone poo-poos. And we would just poo-poo with the door open. It was never a big deal.
Did you just say
naturally?
poo-poo?
Yeah.
Did you just call it poo-poo?
Yeah, everybody poo-poos.
I kind of like it now. Like, I don't know, Josh, the way you put it and you put it in those words, I'm like, yeah, it's not a big deal. Yeah, it's just a poo-poo.
It sounds like the title of one of my toddler's potty training books.
Yeah. But let me ask you this. Does your toddler wash his hands after he goes potty?
Absolutely.
Okay, forget the hand washing thing. That's something that can change, sure. But like Camden, I wouldn't have a problem watching you poo-poo.
Why do you keep saying it like that, Josh?
That is never going to happen, okay? Not only because I wouldn't, but because I don't think we're going to see each other again.
Oh, no.
Seriously? Because of a little poo-poo? You don't want to feed me again?
Yeah, seriously, Josh, because of that, okay? I mean, no decent person would be okay with someone, like, taking a crap in front of them, all right? That is just how it is.
Josh, is there any way that you could change? Like, you could be okay shutting the door while going to the bathroom?
Honestly, I just thought it would show her how comfortable I was with her. I mean, our conversation was so nice and so comfortable. Like, I don't mean to scare you with this language, but, like, it did kind of feel like we were like an old married couple, the way we just kind of conversed and, had a good time talking.
Well, I think you fast-forwarded the relationship pretty far, and let's just fast-forward it to when maybe one of us is dead and, like, we're not together anymore.
Camden, you literally can't come back from this. I mean, you really liked this guy all the way up until that moment. Like, what if he promises to never do it again and to always shut the door in your presence?
Because I kind of am worried about what else is going to come out of this. You know what I'm saying? Like that he really is just like, look, this is just how it is. This is how my family is. Like, what other things do they do? Do they, like, drink off the milk carton right out of the fridge? Like, I mean, what other habits are going to unfold in this scenario? And that he's going to just be like, what? That's how it is. That's what people do.
Well, I don't drink out of the milk carton. I use glass. I put glasses on top of the dishwasher, plates on the bottom. That's industry standard.
And you can close the door while you go to the bathroom. You should add that to your list.
Absolutely. If you give me another chance, I will close the door when I go to the bathroom.
All right. Camden, would you like to go on a second date with Josh? We will pay for it.
Come on. I'm actually
He promises to close the door.
God,
You guys could go over all of your, like, boundary stuff on the next date.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, that sounds like an awesome date. Just discussing what you will and won't have in your life. Yeah.
I gotta say, I feel like we've already been through a therapy session. This, to me, it just might have been too much too soon. I think it killed all potential romance.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you can't really unsee or unhear what happened.
You're absolutely right, and this is, for me, Josh, you're not a terrible guy. I don't think that. I kind of feel like maybe find someone else who's got the same kind of relaxed standards around those things as you do, and you'll be happier.
Well,
I'm really sorry to hear that, but you're probably right.
Sorry, Josh, no second date for you, but thank you both for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And before we let you go, Josh, can you just...
Is it possible to have a long-distance relationship while being in the same room as someone?
That's a really funny way to put what happened.
I mean, I'd say Brooke's about 6 feet away from me right now. Brooke, are you feeling what I'm feeling?
I'm not.
You don't even know what I'm feeling.
I just know that I'm not.
I'm feeling a little bit weird. Maybe a little bit drunk, too.
Okay,
But
maybe I am.
Maybe,
Yeah,
okay.
you're right. You're right.
All right, there's something there. But one of our listeners, Josh, told us he went to the movies with a woman named Renee, and she had some of the most extreme rules and conditions anyone could possibly put forward for a first date. Because she said they were going to meet in the lobby, talk for a few minutes while eating snacks, and then they could go into the movie, but they had to sit on opposite ends of the theater so that they wouldn't have any physical contact, because we all know kissing out of wedlock is a sin, and if you do it, you go to H-E double bendy straws.
Stop it. And she never said that was why. She just said that it was part of her rules.
She said she wanted no physical contact.
But it could have been something else. It could have been
I don't know. I think it's a game, or she really doesn't like
Well,
it.
after the film was over, she said if they felt a connection, they could meet up again in the middle of the seats and then go out for a drink. That was the agreement. And Josh was okay with that. The movie happened, lights came on, and Renee walked out. No explanation for why.
And the sitting waiting for her to decide through all the credits even.
Oh.
And Josh, you guys barely hung out before, right? Like, how long were you together in the lobby before?
Couldn't have been longer than 15 minutes.
See? So
Wow.
what could he
Yeah.
have done in that time?
Have you tried to call Renee?
Yeah, I've texted her and tried to call her, and I haven't gotten any responses.
Oh my God. I'm really impressed that, like, as she's walking out, you didn't just scream, why?
Well, you have that opportunity now after you hear what she says, because we're about to call her. You ready to do this, man?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm nervous. It's like I'm back in the movie theater all over again.
This won't be that brutal. It won't be that brutal.
Okay, well,
I hope.
let's dim the lights down like it's in the movies. And we're going to call her right now. Here we go.
Watch your hands.
Hey.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Renee, please?
May I ask who's calling?
Yeah, my name's Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Who are you?
Wow, you really know how to
Every
hurt.
time.
But my name's Jeffrey. I work on a morning radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. The whole crew is here. Brooke,
Renee.
Jose,
Hi.
Alexis. Yep.
Okay, Renee, cool.
So, I'm calling you today because we're doing something called a second date. Have you ever heard of that before?
No.
Okay. Well, it's a segment that we do on our show. And basically the idea is if you go out on a date with someone and afterwards, if they're not calling you back, you can email us and we'll reach out to that person for you to try and help you figure out the reason why.
Okay. I guess I don't know why you're calling me.
Well, we're calling you because a guy reached out to us. His name is Josh.
Oh.
That's not a positive response when we said Josh.
Yeah.
I take it you remember him?
Yeah, I went on a date with him. It didn't lead to anything. That's pretty much
Well,
the long and short of it.
Josh told us all about your date, and I have to be
Yeah.
honest, it's one of the weirdest first dates we've ever heard on our show before.
I mean, that's your opinion. I just got out of like a really tough relationship, and I do have like conditions now because
Yeah.
there's a lot of thirsty guys out there, and I'm not about that life. So
I think that's fine. But can I ask, like, what's the point of sitting on opposite sides of the movie theater? Because he told us about that. Like, how do you ever get to know anyone if you don't spend any time with them on a date?
I mean, we spend the 15 minutes together. Like, you know, he was a gentleman. He bought popcorn. Like,
Okay, so before the movie, you had a good interaction with him.
yeah, I mean, like, I really wasn't sure if there was a connection. We talked. It was fine. And then he agreed to my conditions, which I thought was, like, a good sign. But then, I don't know, like, it just didn't really work out. And, like, you guys don't have to agree with me on my conditions. That's just, like, how I feel. Like, that's just how I feel comfortable. And he agreed to it, so there shouldn't be an issue.
No, that's fine. Like, I'm not judging you on your condition. It was just unusual. We've never heard of it before. It's just why, after he went through with all of it, I don't think a lot of guys would have gone through that.
No.
Why would you walk out without even saying anything to him?
Well, I mean, I wasn't exactly alone in the movie theater.
What do you mean? Like, other people were watching the movie with you?
Yeah.
Because it's a public movie theater.
I mean, obviously, Josh was in the theater too, so it couldn't have just been you.
That's not what I mean. My brother was there at the movie too, actually.
Oh, no.
Did you invite him?
You set up a spy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just because, like I said, I was in a really rough relationship and just, like, don't want to get hurt like that again.
Okay.
And my brother sat right behind Josh and saw Josh texting and flirting with another woman during our date.
Oh, no.
What?
Yeah, but okay, wait.
Hold on.
How? One, how did your brother see that? And two, you guys aren't exclusive. You've gone on one date and you spent 15 minutes with the man. What, you want him to stop talking to all other women?
During the movie, like, I mean, I just think that's super disrespectful and
Yeah.
classless. Like, you don't text another woman, like,
Mid-date. I mean, the thing is, mid-date, it's a... Oh, really, Brooke?
It wasn't
Really?
even barely
I
a
don't
date.
know.
I think texting in the movie theater is rude. Period. But
Do you know what the
that's
text...
weird, man.
What did the text say?
they were just like super flirty to some girl named Andrea, and I was like, you can't refrain from texting other women for like an hour and a half. Like, that's just kind of really shady and gross to me, so I'm not going to deal with that. That's why I walked out.
I mean, it sounds like you got really hurt, and this past dude, your ex, really scarred you. But just because he's like texting with another person while you're in the same movie theater, I mean, it's not even really a date you guys are on at that point.
Yeah, Brooke supports cheating. It's okay.
That's not true.
It's okay. Sleep around with whoever you want, whenever you want. But you know who I want to know? I want to know what Josh thinks about all this. Josh? Yeah. Oh, I need to tell you. Sorry, Renee. Josh has been on the other line listening. He wants to talk to you.
Fired up.
Well, I think it's rude. But Josh, what do you think?
I do not know how to process this right now.
Is it true? Is it true?
It's kind of true.
Okay.
That means it's true.
So wait, did you notice some dude sitting behind you looking over your shoulder?
No. I mean, to be honest, I was pretty fixated on you, Renee, for most of that movie.
What, in between texts?
Hey, hold
I'm a little
on.
confused.
He's not lying. He literally said you only turned maybe once. You almost never looked at him, and he knew the exact moment you left. His eyes were on you, majority.
Yeah.
Not when he was
one
texting
text.
Andrea, so I just want to know who Andrea is. Like, don't deny it because I have screenshots.
Okay.
What?
It was just one text to my friend, Andrea, and I had been talking with her about this date before I went on it, and she asked me how the date was going halfway through, and I told her.
I already know that's a lie because I have multiple screenshots of multiple texts, and you send your friends who are girls kissy faces and winky faces and eggplant emojis. No, I don't think so. So,
dude, that is so weird.
Oh,
I mean,
now
Josh,
it's weird, Brooke.
No, not Josh. Hers. Your brother is screen grabbing somebody else's cell phone. You can't spy on people during a date. I mean, Josh, are you upset or not?
Yeah. I mean, that's super invasive. I think that your brother's
you shouldn't be texting other women during a date. I think that's really crazy.
Well, you were sitting on the other side of the
agree to
theater,
disagree.
so what am I supposed to do? Twiddle my thumbs and wait for you to come over and sweep me off my feet?
What?
I mean, Josh, just be honest with me. Like, did you meet this Andrea girl on the same dating site you met me?
Yes.
Oh!
But we went on like one date, and we immediately were like, there's no connection. Wasn't romantic. And then we went out a couple more times as friends.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Too much for me here.
I just still think that's weird that you texted her during our date. Like, that just makes me feel like if you're willing to do that, then you'd be willing to cheat on me. So, like,
Yeah.
This is so tough.
I can't believe we're not concentrating on the spy brother more.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm focused on Renee and her feelings. Specifically, Renee, if you feel like going out on one more date with Josh, because we'll pay for it. I have to ask that. I'm so sorry that I'm obligated to ask you if you'd like to see him again.
I think probably not. I already don't trust this person, so it's kind of a moot point to go out again.
Oh, Renee.
Josh, what do you feel?
I am glad that I don't have to be watched again. I don't think I could go out with Renee and feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay, what about Andrea? Would you like to go out with Andrea one more time?
I mean, look, now that everything's out in the open, I was going out with Andrea a couple times.
Okay.
Josh, don't do me like that.
Yeah, see, I could tell. I knew this guy was shady and rude. So,
This was a roller coaster ride.
Yeah, I don't know if this is a successful second date or
I
not.
don't think it is.
Dude, Renee is not fixing her trust issues right now. I'll tell you that.
I feel like modern dating has gotten so crazy lately. Sometimes you just have to take a page out of the old 1950s dating book. You know?
As a woman, I'm going to go with no on that one.
No, I'm saying just go back to the basics.
Oh, what-
Keep it simple.
Okay,
Take your
like
best
what?
gal to a movie.
Uh-huh.
Split a cherry Coke.
Okay.
Do a little necking in the back row. Before you know it, you're going steady.
Oh.
Wow, going steady. I
Yeah.
haven't heard that in a
And you
long
got
time.
yourself a little housewife.
They're
Yeah.
easy, you know? And that's what one of our listeners, Josh, did for his first date. He went old-fashioned, took his girl to a simple movie. Isn't that
Okay.
right, Josh?
Yeah, kinda.
What do you mean,
Oh,
kinda? How is that a kinda? Like you either went to the movies or you didn't?
We went together, but we didn't go together.
Huh?
Yeah, you're not being clear here.
Yeah, you went together, but you didn't?
Yeah, what do you
Wait.
what's this girl's name, first of all?
This girl's name is Renee.
Okay.
Okay. And what do you mean you and Renee kinda went together, but not really?
Well, like long story short, we sat on opposite sides of the theater.
Why? Wait, were you on a date with her, or is this we're calling somebody you stalked for a couple hours at the movie theater?
And so I wore her skin the next day. No,
Whoa.
I'm joking, but this was like the weirdest date I've ever been on.
Okay.
All right.
So wait, where did you meet Renee? Sorry, before the movie theater.
I met her on a dating app.
Okay.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. But she was like so hot.
Right.
And, I don't want to sound shallow or whatever, but she was like out of my league.
No, congrats. We're all proud of you, bro.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thanks, my dude.
I got you. I got you.
dude.
So what happened with the movies?
Well, when we matched, she messaged me. She was like, okay, we can hang out or whatever. I can get to know you, but I have really specific rules.
Dude, only hot chicks
I
have
know.
specific rules.
I know, that's because they can.
As
That's
an
because they
ugly-
can. I never had any rules when I dated for some reason.
Women and their conditions. What were the rules?
Well, the first one, she was like, I don't get physical on the first date, and that has to be okay with you.
Of course.
I mean,
Okay, yeah.
that's an understandable rule. I thought there was going to be something crazy,
Yeah.
like you have to buy me steak dinner at a certain restaurant.
Actually, I think the girls that don't want to get physical on the first date are the most quality women that are
Oh,
holding
get
out.
out of here,
Oh,
Jeffrey.
well, come on. I wasn't saying that as a dig at you. I'm just
so
saying.
quality,
if
the
a-
ones that don't sleep around, the ones that don't like
They are
sex.
boring.
Oh,
No,
give
it's
me a
not
break.
boring.
All right,
it's just,
prude.
it shows that they know their own value and they're not going to give it up on the
No,
first date.
we were back to her rules. What were her other rules?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so she only had one other rule,
Okay.
and that was that we should see a movie, but we're not going to watch it in a traditional way. She was like, I'll meet you in the lobby. We'll share a snack for like 15 minutes or whatever and talk.
Okay.
And then when we go into the movie, we will sit on opposite sides of the theater.
What?
Why?
She said at the end of the movie, if you feel a connection before when we were talking, you walk to the center of the theater and we'll meet up and get a drink. And if not, then you just turn and go down the aisle and we don't have to see each other ever again.
So, but I don't understand. Like, why even do the movie? Why not just go get coffee and spend 15 minutes together and then decide if you want to date then? Like, what?
I don't know. I thought it was crazy, but I went through with it because I think it could have been worth it.
Okay.
Because she's hot.
Yeah, exactly.
So was it? Was it worth it?
No.
What happened?
Well, I met her and we like shared popcorn in the lobby. And I thought we had a connection. We were like laughing and we had a lot of the same interests and stuff.
All right.
It was great. And then like at one point she looks down at her phone and she's like, oh, the previews are about to start. I guess we should go in.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to miss those previews.
Yeah. And like before I could even say like, oh, yeah, that sounds good, she was already up and walking away.
That's not a good sign. Did you? I mean, like, I would have been like, oh man, I blew it.
Yeah, well, part of me thought that, and then part of me was like, is this just part of the rules that I don't understand?
Maybe you were already hitting it off. She could feel she wanted to kiss you, and she had to leave.
It does feel like some weird initiation into a club.
She's trying to be untouchable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it definitely creates a mystique around her. Like she obviously doesn't just date any guy and let anything happen. So how did the movie part go?
Well, I couldn't even focus on the movie because where we ended up sitting, I could kind of see where she was at.
Okay.
But I just was like kept looking at her the whole time. I was like wondering what's going to happen at the end of this movie. I couldn't even have fun and like enjoy the movie.
Oh, I could totally see that. I mean, that'd be weird.
Yeah. What about her though? Like, what was she doing?
She didn't even look over once.
Oh, she didn't.
Oh, really?
Well,
No, not
she
a single
could
time.
Feel your eyes burning into the back of her skull, probably.
Yeah. So by the end of the movie, what happened?
So movie ends. Credits start rolling.
Okay.
I kind of peek over. You know, the lights kind of come up in the theater, like halfway.
Yeah.
Everybody else is getting up and walking out. I'm looking over at her, and she hasn't even gotten up yet. The credits are. She's like reading the credits.
What were you doing? Was your heart just beating out of your chest?
Oh, it was going like 100 miles an hour, and then finally the final credits roll, and then she just walks right down the aisle and out of the theater.
Oh,
no.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, are you still interested in this chick? Because I think it's kind of messed up.
She's hot, Brooke.
I mean, my ego is not too big. I would definitely meet up with her again.
Okay. You'll take the abuse.
Yeah. What do you think you did wrong during the movie?
I mean, honestly, that's one of the reasons why I called, because I don't know what I did.
he couldn't have done anything wrong, really.
Yeah, but it
he
sounds
threw
like
something at her.
I mean, it sounds like this. Who knows with her, right? Like it could just be because she was just saying if there's a connection. I mean, what a vague thing to say.
But maybe it was a test where she wanted you to come up and break the rules.
Oh God!
Like a bad boy.
I'm going to tell you right now: stay away from women with tests. They're all crazy.
All women play games,
No.
Brooke.
You should definitely make
tests
sure
are
that
crazy,
your women get
dude.
tested before you go and hang out with them. I do not